But let's go hop on into Phasmo. So today's weekly challenge is 0 evidence. So that means we're just going to do 0 evidence all day long. Because usually what we do is we do the weekly challenge and then we do 0 evidence runs on Mondays. But today's weekly challenge is in fact already 0 evidence. So it checks out. Look at that. No evidence. These ghosts really don't want to help you out, but we're sure you're up to the task. So today we're just going to be doing a whole bunch of 0 evidence runs. We start off on Grafton. Oh! And Grafton's actually the part of the event today, so we get some bunny rabbits too. Monday's always busy and coworkers are AFK. That's so unfortunate, Lion. Hopefully it calms down sooner rather than later. And Asana, hey, it's so good to see you. I did have a pretty good weekend. It was pretty chill. Chase and I basically just ended up playing video games all weekend because he wanted to play more Oblivion. I've been doing a Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden binge. So we had a good time just doing that. And it was kind of like rainy weather too. So it was nice just staying home and chilling. And then yesterday we went to a bookstore. That was nice. I got me some new horror books to read, so hopefully they're good ones. Yeah, no, that was about my weekend. It was great. Nice and cozy. This weekly challenge is literally my dailies on Phasmo, right? I saw it and just went, this ain't even a challenge, but I get 5,000 buckaroonies for doing how I usually play, so got back into The Sims, rip your sleep schedule. Oh no. Sims is so addicting. Also, I changed the color of my background to this nice pretty green to like match springtime, and it's great. It's cute. We got Richard Elliott. Let me actually make sure. The audio was being kind of janky on Friday, but I think it's looking okay. Let me know if it ends up being too loud or too quiet, because like for some reason, Phasmo is all of a sudden like 10 times louder than it normally is, and I don't know why. So I'm just trying to make sure if things are still balanced, because I don't know what changed, and it might randomly change back to normal, so we'll see. Quite sure your cat is gay, because he always brings home male cats to cuddle with. Oh, that's so cute. So far, so good. Okay, cool. Because yeah, I tried balancing it to what I thought looked good, so hopefully everything sounds all right to you guys. We got, did I already say Richard Elliott? I can't remember. We don't care about the side objectives though, because we're doing the weekly. Looks like we have tier 2 items all around. Yep, okay. That's not a bad mix, actually. Tier 2 is pretty solid, so that's not bad. I do wish we had a tier 3 flashlight, because tier 2 could be better. Tier 2 could be better, but let's go ahead and find ourselves a ghostie. It is no evidence, but we do have 100% sanity. I'm going to take in a video camera so I can immediately look for orbs, because that's like my biggest tip is always check for orbs early, because it can save you a heckin' amount of time. Because Phasmophobia, that's why, exactly. Let's see if does the breaker start on, or do we need to go find it? Ooh, a haunted mirror. Heck yeah. So we can use that to find the ghost favorite room really, really quickly. And if you do have the haunted mirror, you can use that to confirm where the ghost orbs would show up if you did have them, because the ghost orbs will always be in the favorite room, and the haunted mirror always shows the favorite room. So it's a perfect combination for 0 evidence runs. But let's get some lights on first so we can see a little bit better. Hello? Where's my breaker? There we go. If we want, we can also go around and look for the jackalopes that can show up in the nests for the event. So you need to bring in a dots. Hi. I did not hear a throw, but EMF 3 has to be a throw. What did you throw? Are you in the master bedroom here? Hello? Because yeah, I don't see anything thrown. Am I picking it up from above me or something? Because I don't see anything out of place. Let me go check the utility room over here, because maybe it threw something on this side of the wall. Nothing looks out of place. So I'm curious if I picked it up from upstairs, because sometimes you could pick up EMF signals through the floor, because the range that the EMF will pick it up can expand past the ceiling. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Like, it's supposed to only pick up EMF from the same floor as you, but it's been doing this for like 6 months now. So hopefully they fix that at some point, because it's really annoying to pick up EMF levels from different floors, but it definitely keeps happening a lot. But I'm still not seeing anything out of place. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and look at the haunted mirror. It is gonna drain my sanity, but that's all right. If we only look at it for less than 3 seconds, it'll just do 20% sanity drain. If you look at it for longer than that, it starts doing 7.5% sanity drain per second you look at it. Oh my god, it's upstairs or the like back storage area. How did I pick up EMF from all the way over there? Jesus Christ. All right. So it was picking it up from most likely through the floor, unless we have like a wraith that teleported me or something like that. thought mimic orbs were outside the ghost room. No. It'll always be in the favorite room. I don't know what they're smoking. Your friend is very much wrong. Oh, yep, it threw this paintbrush. Because, yeah, no, ghost orbs, no matter what, will always be in the favorite room, even if it's a mimic. Okay. I'll see you later, then. And I can just prove my point. So we see orbs in that room, and that was the room that was showed by the haunted mirror. So there you go. You can tell your friend they're very much wrong. If they question you, show them this video immediately. Ta-da! Easiest game of my life. Like I said, check orbs quickly, guys. Check orbs quickly. Is it just you, or is that first floor hiding spot broken behind the bookcase in the foyer? Keep dying there. It kind of depends. Let me actually show you what I'm talking about, because usually it works okay. There you go. Beautiful, easy peasy mimic. Let's just do that again. That was actually awesome. Can I get 2 mimics in a row? Okay, whoa, I saw the void. All right, so yeah, with this hiding spot, obviously, if this second bookcase is not here, it's not technically a hiding spot. So a lot of people get that confused, where they'll try to hide back here without this second hiding spot, and you can get very easily found. It can sometimes work, but it's not great. But then a lot of people will also make the mistake of standing further back here, where the ghost can actually see you through this hole. So don't stand over back here. Make sure you're standing more in this little cove area, basically. That's your best spot of like not getting found. But I will also warn that I have been randomly found here a lot more recently, even when I'm like in the correct spot. So like, I'm curious if they did potentially break it, where I've been told that they made the character models like fatter, so a lot of the old hiding spots don't work as well as they used to. So I'm a little bit curious, if you like go too close to over here, there's a chance you could like glip through the other side. So like try very careful to be like right in the center here to increase your chances of not being found, I would say. So it's not technically broken, it does still work, but it has like a really big catch to it, I would say. But I also heard a throw. Where was it? It sounded like either a cup or a can getting thrown, or not can, but like the glass bottles. I swear I heard a throw somewhere over here. We do have haunted mirror again, so I think it's forced haunted mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and just look at this. Okay, it's the twin bedroom. There is a glass bottle in here, so I'm sure one of these got thrown. Maybe. I heard something getting thrown. What was it? Either way, this is the favorite room, so let's go ahead and look for orbs immediately in case of another mimic. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any orbs. Yeah, exactly. We're not fat, we're just fluffy. It's all this fur. Makes us look poofy. All right, I don't see any orbs right now, though, so probably not a mimic. So next thing I always suggest is going back and getting salt, because again, if you have a ghost that steps in your salt early on, you can immediately rule out wraith as being a possibility, so it'll save you a lot of time. And then if you know the ghost is walking through the salt and not interacting with it, you can immediately know it's a wraith. But we are a little bit low on sanity, so do I want to take sanity meds? I actually don't think I do, because I'm going to immediately do an Onryo test. So we're going to go see, that just looks like tier 1, gosh dang. Oh wait! But it was all tier 2. Did they actually get... No! So the only tier 1 item they gave us was this goddamn fucking video cameras that are useless? Okay, thanks. Thanks, devs. Out of all the tier 2 items, that would have been actually amazing to have. We should probably go get the breaker on. Luckily, with the ambient lighting of the event, it is a little bit easier to see, but I would like to get the breaker on. We're gonna go ahead and put this down, and so if the ghost blows this candle out 3 times and immediately tries to early hunt, it's an Onryo, most likely. If it eats that crucifix underneath the lit candle, we can immediately rule out Onryo, because the Onryo will always use the candles as like its preventative measures of not being able to hunt before it uses the crucifix. But let's go get this breaker on so we can actually do a Jinn test once it does start hunting. So far, I would like to say it's not a demon, because it's not early hunting us, because a demon can early hunt at 70% sanity naturally, but then it also has a special ability to hunt at any sanity, so it can be very, very scary. You walk in and get immediately hunted at 100% sanity. You just open the door to your basement and garage to get in your car. There's something down there making a high-pitched sound that's alive and you don't know what it is. I'm so scared. I'm scared for you. Like, what the crap? Is it an animal? Maybe like a dying rabbit? An escape from the Halloween, or not Halloween event, Jesus Christ. The Easter event. And hey, Tid Brewers, good to see you. Yeah, the gin test, where we just drink a lot and hope for the best. Cheers. That's not gin, though. That's your best thing, right? I don't know, but can someone else come get your kids from school for you now, right? Like, that's terrifying. Did she already tell you about your manga project? I don't think so. Let me see. What do I want to take in? Salt, right? I was gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take in a camera so we can do an easy phantom test. Do I want to take in anything else right now? Probably a second crucifix so we can cover more area in that room, because it is a little bit on the small side.
Hello.
Let's go take this in. And hey, MK, it's so good to see you. Happy Monday. And Ducks, welcome on in. It's going freaking fantastic. How are you? Can I get a big old shout out for Ducks, please? So if you guys don't know the absolutely incredible Don't Fight Ducks, you should. They're so good at this game. They play a lot of Phasmophobia, and they're so freaking sweet and delightful. And I appreciate them so heckin' much in this world, because they're so heckin' sweet. We need more sweet people like you, Ducks. Doing good? I'm glad to hear that. Am I on the weekly? I am. Okay, that's one candle blowout. Let's go ahead and relight that. Make sure I have my incense. I did have the bookcase hiding spot, so we can try that one. I'm gonna go ahead and stand over here with my lighter, because I'm pretty sure the lighter counts for the Onryo ability as well. Actually writing one right now. It's called Luna Nova, a sci-fi manga about parallel worlds. That sounds so heckin' cool. That's amazing, Romaine. I hope it turns out really well. Don't you giggle at me. I did not appreciate that. Who's giggling? Okay, so far the ghost hasn't stepped through the salt at all. Oh! Well, there you go. Okay, definitely can immediately rule out Wraith. I'd say probably not the Mimic either, because no ghost orbs. We'll do a double check of that later on if we need to. Okay, there's a second blowout, so one more to go before, if it's an Onryo, it'll blow that out, and within 6 seconds it'll try to hunt again. They're currently very mad at the weekly. It gave you 2 Obakes in a row. No! That's so stupid! Oh! I'm so sorry, Ducks. Because, yeah, no, that's so frustrating with the events going on. Oh. I really wish they would, like, change that for future events. I'm so shocked they haven't fixed it from, like, the first event where we didn't get Obake shape-shifting. Like, it's kind of insane to me. Made it to the car. You still don't know what it was, but fuck that, you're out. Good idea. I hope you can figure out, like, what it was, or hopefully it just goes away by itself, because that's kind of terrifying. So far, we're getting lucky with the weekly where we just had a Mimic, so that was a fast little speed run. That was great. It's not being particularly active right now, so it hasn't thrown anything while we're in the same room as it, but it has blown out this candle, and I'm assuming it did that while it was in the same room because it didn't walk through that salt pile to go out. So I think we could probably rule out Shade based on that, because Shades aren't supposed to be able to blow out candles, throw things right in the ghostwriting book while you're in the same room as them. They also aren't supposed to be able to start a hunt. Okay, third blowout. Let's wait a second. Any hunt? Okay, it did not try to hunt, so probably not an Onryo. Be careful when doing the Onryo test like that, though, because if you relight the candle too quickly, you could actually end up breaking the Onryo test. So far we haven't had any ghost events either. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stand in the dark and see if that helps us get some more activity. I'll give it another shot tomorrow, and hopefully Grafton's not still in event mode. That's fair, because yeah, I didn't even think about that. Ugh, that's so annoying. I think you figured out how to turn off the notifications. You're so grateful to live in the age of ChatGPT to have a computer tech on standby. Oh, Jesus. Go, ChatGPT is the solution to shove something down the computer's throat, because we know ChatGPT really loves doing that. Come on. Hey, can you give me a ghost event, please? You're being really quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, let me not throw that down. I'm gonna double check for ghost orbs just in case they were somehow hidden. still not seeing anything, and I'm assuming the ghost is still in this room, even though it's being very, very quiet. If we want to check to see if it has officially moved rooms, we can always look at the haunted mirror again, which I might just go ahead and do, because this ghost is being insanely quiet. Okay. Has not changed favorite rooms, and that drained our sanity a little bit more, so hopefully we'll start getting hunted here. Hello? Because yeah, if it ever changes favorite rooms, we can rule out Goryo and Banshee immediately. Whoop! Hi there. Oh, it's heckin' fast. Hi! Okay. Easy. Why is it being so quiet then? Because yeah, that's obviously a remnant because it was super fast when it knew where we were. And then as soon as I broke line of sight and hid, it slowed insanely down. And hey, DVD, welcome on in. How are you today? Easy peasy. And like I said, pretty sure it's not a mimic, so there were no ghost orbs, so hopefully we're good to go. Man, we're getting some good ghosts today for this. This is actually great. We're gonna speed run this bad boy. And then as always, on Mondays, once we finish the weekly challenge, we usually do 0 evidence runs anyways. We'll just go and do it on some different maps. And I want to do like the 0 evidence runs where we start with 0% sanity so we can get hunted right off the bat. Just kind of speed things along if we do get a non-normal speed ghost, like a Revenant. But then if it ends up being normal speed and there's no way to ID it from the hunt, we take sanity pills and do some other tests that way. But there we go. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. Let's go ahead. One more to go. Hopefully, we don't get a shitty ghost like a Goryo or an Obake.
Alright, we're here.
Cute Rev. I freaking love Revs. They're so fun. Let me see. We got Kelly Robinson now. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Let's take an EMF. Video camera again, I think, because like I said, I really like combining our haunted mirror with the video camera right off the start. So if we do have a mimic, we'll save ourselves a world of trouble. Let's go see what our favorite room is. What room is that? Where is that picture? I couldn't recognize much. I think is that room? I think it is. I can't, off the top of my head, I don't remember where that lady's photo is, but I want to say it's one of these bedrooms. Yeah, it was her. So it's master bedroom. Okay. Let's go ahead and check for Orbeez. Okay, so far no sign of Orbeez. I'm a little bit concerned that I did more sanity drinks. I looked at that for a little bit longer than normal. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go grab a incense in case we do get early hunted. Or my sanity is actually lower than I think, and we're going to get naturally hunted anyways. Oh, no. I'm still pretty good. I only looked at it for, like, 1 additional second. That's good. That's good. So we're not as low as I was worried I might be. So let's go ahead and put down salt. The writing took a lot of time because the place where the events occurred are inspired by real places and cultures. Dude, that's so cool! Do you have any plans to, like, officially publish it at all? Because I want to read it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that big on manga, but, like, I would love to help support you if you're, like, planning on publishing it at all. Or is it just gonna be a personal project? Put that down. Let's go get the breaker on. Hey, Frostbite! Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Okay, no breaker. Whoop. Dang it, I don't have a camera. Hi. Nice. That's actually our first event. Oh, ghost event of the day. And we have a non-wraith here. It just stepped through the salt pile. Wonderful. Let's go see if the breaker's in here. The Frostbite, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. I appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Yo, get that on. There we go. So now the Djinn can actually use its ability if we do get a Djinn. Let's see. What else do I want? Okay, let's go grab our crucifixes and our candles so we can do Onryo tests. Make sure I keep my lighter in hand. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. That was probably the ghost event. I was going to say excuse you, but yeah, we did get a ghost event. We're now at 56% sanity. So earlier we were at 72-ish. So we dropped approximately 10% sanity from that ghost event hitting us. So I'd say it's not an Oni based on that. Because an Oni will do double the amount of sanity drain. So we actually would have lost 20% sanity. So I think we can rule that out unless it was bugging. Let me see. Let's grab crucifix, 1 candle. I'm also gonna bring in a paramic in case of a banshee. It's a pretty good weekend. Played D&D with some friends last night. Didn't get home till 5 a.m. Hot damn, sounds like a good time. Think about publishing actually, but you don't know if they accept paper for support. Yeah, I have no idea how that would ever work out. Acha. Okay. Put this down. So again, if it blows us out 3 times and tries to early hunt, it's most likely an Onryo. We recently had a demon though that 100% played us, where it blew out a candle 3 times and then early hunted immediately after, and it ended up being a demon that just happened to early hunt after the candle blew out, and it was so funny. So I always say take a little bit of grain of caution. That's not the correct phrase. I think I combined take it with a grain of salt and just use caution and combine that into one phrase. That was fascinating. But yeah, use a little bit of caution with that Onryo test, because there is a chance you could just get randomly duped by another ghost. So that's why I always say if it tries to immediately hunt after 3 candle blowouts, it's most likely an Onryo. It is not guaranteed by any means, if you haven't like ruled out demon as a possibility or all the other early hunting ghosts. Okay, there's 1 candle blowout. I also do want to stand in the same room as it to see if we get it to blow out the candle while I'm in here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights so we can see if we like get any mare abilities or if it roams away from this room after I turn the lights on. I should probably make sure I have my incense in hand though, because we are a little bit on the low side for sanity. So if we get hit by 1 more ghost event, we'll probably be in normal hunting range, since most ghosts can hunt after 50% sanity. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's still in the same room as us because it did not step through that salt pile, so probably not a shade based on that. Ha, nice try, Pink Wolf! I just scrolled away. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha! Thank you for the 50 biddies. So far we've had, what, 1 whisper? It's always tricky. You were so close. But alas, the ghost worked for me in this case, since it blew out that candle and made me open my journal. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Where did my video camera go? Because I want to look around a little bit better for ghost orbs. Where are you? There you are. Because I didn't actually check back in this area, because this does count as the master bedroom as well, I believe. So let's double check back here in the closet as well, just in case there are orbs somewhere hidden back here. But I'm still not seeing any, so I think we were probably very good to rule out Mimic entirely at this point. Yeah, no Orbeez, so let's go ahead and rule out the Mimic. So far, it doesn't seem to care that the lights... Oh. Really? Really? Again? It's another Revenant? For this challenge, we got a Mimic and 2 Revenants. Are you kidding me? That's like the best luck ever for 0 evidence. That's actually kind of insane. That was too easy. Luckily, we're doing a whole bunch of 0 evidence runs today, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more of a challenge coming up. Fastest weekly in creation. Like, I should have just triggered HUDs right off the bat. I really should have, but that's okay. The Twitch hates you today. You were driving and it kept going in and out of signal, so it kept restarting ads on you. No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I forgot to run an ad break at the start of stream, so yeah, pre-rolls are aggressive. Actually, check this, though. Check this. I'm gonna help. I'm running a 1-minute ad. Sorry, anyone who gets ads, but we're gonna turn those pre-rolls off for you, Jard. I'm gonna help. Because I forgot to turn them off earlier. You swear there's something wacky with the ghost picking RNG for the weeklies, because most weeks you also got 2 of the same ghost in a row, right? Easy peasy. Okay, so now we'll kind of like take our time and wait for that ad break to end, because I don't want anyone to miss a lot of content, but we're gonna get those pre-rolls off. I hate pre-rolls so much. This is why I run ad breaks, and then every time I run ad breaks, people are like, ugh, Oh my god, I got 9 ads in a row. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing it for your own good. I promise. I just want to help. But dude, we got the tier 3 photo camera. Oh, whoops. Whoa. Leaderboard, I don't care. Get that nonsense out of here. I forgot to hit skip first. Always get off of that screen before clicking over, otherwise it is chaos. How much is the tier 3 photo camera? $5,000. That's a bit pricey, but I think we'll go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. Ad break is over. All right, those pre-rolls should die now for the next 20 minutes, so hopefully it'll stop cutting in and out on you. Or at least you'll stop getting the constant ads every time you have to reload. All right. So that is the challenge mode. That was so easy. That was actually so heckin' easy. But anyways, we're gonna make it harder on ourselves now, because starting sanity, we're gonna bring that down to 0. Sanity pill restoration, I'm still gonna have that at 25%. So if we get a normal speed ghost that has no tells from the hunt, we can take our sanity pills and do other tests. Then roaming frequency, I want that on, actually I want that on low, and then changing favorite room, I want that on medium. So in case we get a Goryo, it'll be a little, hopefully we'll have a higher chance to actually change rooms on us. Activity level and event frequency, we have that on high. Grace period, I'm actually gonna bump that up to 3 seconds just because I'm tired. I don't wanna die. But then 0 evidence, so we have a 6.85 custom multiplier right now, so that's good. Number of hiding places, low is fine. Cursed possession will have 1 random. All right, perfect. Beautiful. So let me go ahead and add my equipment. Make sure I actually have the tier 3 photo camera enabled and the tier 3 salt and tier 3 tripod. Okay, that's a pretty good mix. We have mostly tier 3 items at this point, so we're doing pretty good. So hopefully by today we'll have a lot more of the tier 3 items unlocked. But I just want to go do a nice Tanglewood. I don't want to do the event right now. Actually, how much more of the event do I need to spam to actually get my trophy? I'm getting really close. We're at 89% of my trophy upgrade. Let's go. Back, your Wi-Fi decided to crash. Oh no, Romaine, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it behaves. And at least you will get a pre-roll. Yeah.
Check the equipment.
We got Emily Norris now. We need to repel the ghost of the incense, prevent the ghost from hunting with the crucifix, and escape during a hunt. Not bad at all. So we're gonna go take in our incense immediately, because we will be getting hunted right off the back. So we're starting at 0% sanity, because this didn't have 3 ads for it restarting again. Yay! Like I said, ad breaks can be helpful. I'm sorry I forgot to run pre-rolls, or no, run the ad break to get pre-rolls off at the start of stream like I normally do. Ghost is over here. Wah! Found it. Okay, it's fast. I repeat. Wait, what? You went around. I thought you were going that way, bitch. Okay, well, I'm just dead. It was fast, but it wasn't Revenant fast for sure. Okay, well, what a good start. You guys, you know how I said we were gonna have some funny deaths? We're off to a great start. I could have sworn I saw it going that way. Am I hallucinating? I'm probably hallucinating. Dang it, it was a Hantu. I didn't see its breath. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say, I'm leaning towards either Hantu or Moroi, but I had no idea which one because I wasn't paying enough attention to how long it was slowed down. Okay, we get a mole again. No one saw anything.
We've arrived.
Omega! Welcome on in. It's good to see you. How are you today? We got Bradley Marsh, capture photo, ghost event. Or no, sorry, escape during a hunt and motion sensor. Stinky ghost. Tricking me right there. Alrighty. But yeah, we're starting at 0% sanity, so all the ghosts will be able to hunt us right off the bat. I should probably actually change my multiplier so that we can start with the breaker on as well, so we can immediately test for Jinn. Okay, but ghost is over here. I just heard it touch a door. I need to get in my head in the game. That was embarrassing. It happened so quickly. That's like I could have sworn it was going around that way, and I thought I was good to keep running, but alas, I fucked up. There we go. Now I got the breaker on. So I would like to be able to see the ghost, but I'm trying to loop it a little bit, so. Okay. Normal speed. Let's go ahead and try and do like a yokai test. Hey, can you come here? Hello, hello, hello. Can you come find me? Yep, not a yokai. Okay. Not a phantom. Not an oni, I believe. Wish I had my lights on over here. Get smudged. Oh, the hunt's over. Dang it. Okay, well, I'll start my smudge timer, because that still should have hit it. I was going to bring it over here to where the lights were on, but definitely not Phantom Blake, and I'm pretty sure that was not Oni Blake, because the Phantom would be more invisible than other ghosts. Did you just touch a door right by me? And then an Oni would be more visible than other ghosts. It was definitely just normal speed, so we can rule out all the fast ghosts as well. So let me quickly rule out Moroi, Raiju, Faye, Twins, Hantu, Revenant. I don't know if the ghost saw me from far enough away to actually do a proper Jin test, because to hear the Jin speed up, you need to be far away from the ghost, because once it gets too close to you, it'll actually slow back down. So I definitely want to test again for Jin and have it see me from a little bit further away. Okay, why are you touching doors over here? Because I'm pretty sure it touched a door right by me at the start over here. So some kind of weird shenanigans might be going on. Are you going to be a Banshee or some shit? Because that'd be fun. Banshees are fun. They're more fun on multiplayer, but... Because I definitely touched a door over here at the start. I was like, yep, we got a haunted mirror. I'm not going to use it right now because I'm at 0% sanity, so it would instantly break. So I'd have to wait. If I don't want to immediately just trigger a hun, I have to wait until we take sanity pills. Tired. Mondays always prove to be the hardest to wake up for you. Same. I had such a struggle getting out of bed today. Didn't help that Nugget was on top of me and she was all nice and snuggly and cute and I didn't want to disturb her. All right. So we're at a minute and a half since I smudged. So if it's not a spirit, it would be able to hunt now. Probably not a demon because it took longer than a minute and a half to actually start hunting. Not sure where this goes. I'm seeing my breath in here right now. So ghost might actually be right in there. Woo! Oh, it's just a ghost event? Okay. There goes the hunt. Okay. So let me go ahead and let it see me. Yeah, no speed up whatsoever. Oh, it's an Obake! It just shapeshifted. Nice! So either it's an Obake or it's a mimic mimicking an Obake. So either you want to get hunted one more time to confirm that it shapeshifts again. I was gonna run away, but alas. Ooh. You stay over there. Thank you. So let's go ahead and mark that down. Because I do want to try for perfect games if all possible. Or at least, maybe not perfect games. So I would like to try and get all my side objectives. Let's say it that way. Oh, hi. Nice intestines you got there. It's a no-bake. No-bake cookie. 7 years bad luck for breaking a mirror. And you know, at this point, I'm cursed for all time and eternity with how many mirrors I've broken. Let's get motion sensor and we'll try to capture a photo of the ghost. Myson! Welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Happy Monday. We baking? What we baking? Cookies. Always. Or brownies. Would you guys rather have brownies? A little special ingredient. Why did I bring in EMF? I meant to grab a photo camera. That's not quite right. Oh god, I didn't even notice. On second thought, you should have said, are we baking? Ah, missed opportunity. I'm disappointed in you, but that's okay. We'll forgive you this time. This time. Anywho's, here's a camera. But we'll also grab another incense so we can actually double check for Obake shapeshifting. Let them cook. Let them bake. Sounds like the ghost might be in this room. It's throwing a lot in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's over there for now. Even though I haven't gotten a motion sensor yet. Maybe it's actually in kitchen. You do better next time. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what DW means. I've seen you use it a couple of times and I didn't want to say that I don't know what it meant because I was embarrassed, but what's DW? I need to learn from my own mistakes too. Don't worry. Gotcha. All right, I'm learning. No need to apologize. I should have asked before now, but I always just was like, we're in the middle of a conversation. I don't want to stop to ask. So I keep wondering, I've been trying to figure it out or remembering to Google it and I keep forgetting. Oh, no, that was my chance. Oh, man, I missed my ghost photo opportunity. And the bastard just blew out my lights. How dare, how dare. Could also stand for Death Watchers. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see DW, that's what I do think of. I love Death Watchers so much. Hello. Can you shapeshift right now? Shapeshift. Shapeshift. Oh, yes, it did it. Okay, cool. So we definitely have our no-bait cookie. Hey, can you come through my motion sensor? I'm gonna get a picture of it. Check this. Check these hands. Hey, over here. Wait, no. Babe, please. Babe. Got you? Did I actually get it? I think I did. Oh, now I'm gonna die, though. I got cocky. I got cocky. I'm alive. No fucking way. You just love bringing Death Watchers into random conversations. It's a little quirk you have, and I respect that quirk. I do the same with Phasmo, and I've lost a lot of friends because of it. Boom, baby. That was awesome. I cut it there. It was the second one that counted. Are you kidding me? That counted as a 2-star interaction? I could see the ghost in there. Maybe it was too far away. I don't know. That first one definitely counted. I actually got the ghost into all 3 of those photos. That's insane, actually. Cool. Cool. That was a fun one. All right, let's go to Edgefield. You got cookies? Goofy, famous last words. I got cookies. I could really go for some, like, freshly baked cookies right now. Dude, that would have been so funny if it said Mimic, but no. We got Jan Halstead. We need to capture a photo of the ghost, witness a ghost event, and cleanse the area with incense. All right, no problem. Let's go. And I'm just going to take in 2 incenses, and I think I'm going to do some salt immediately so we can do an immediate wraith test. Haunted mirror again? Okay. The ghost has already turned on a candle. Ah! Found it. Normal speed. Okay. Definitely not phantom. Run away. Let's see if it follows me. If it follows me with no problem, it's probably not a yokai. Yeah, probably not a yokai based on that. Ooh, I'm stuck. Probably not Oni. I need to run. Get my... Oh, it's coming for me! Ah! Is the hunt over? Yep, hunt's over. Okay. Good thing is that I didn't panic. Did I even put the salt down, or it all happened too fast? It all happened so fast. Oh, not a... Yep, see? Confirmation. It was not Oni Blink, because Onis cannot do that airball ghost event right there, so perfect. Definitely neither of them, though, but it seems like the favorite room is here. So let's actually put this down. And the tier 3 salt will also slow down ghosts during the hunt when they walk through the piles as well, so that can be very useful in helping you escape ghosts. We don't know anything about Jinn yet because our breaker was unfortunately not on yet. No hiding spot there. So we'll want to get hunted again to test for Jinn properly. Panic. Panics indeed. Okay. I didn't see any shapeshifting, so it's probably not Obake, though there is a chance maybe it only did it, like it's only guaranteed to shapeshift a minimum of once per hunt. So it's always guaranteed to do 1, but aside from that, it only has a 6% chance of shapeshifting past that point. So there is a chance we just missed that 1 guaranteed shapeshift when we were away from it. So we'll want to double check that as well. Okay, not a wraith though, just stepped through the salt pile. Ah! I just dropped my lighter! I just dropped my lighter! Run! Now is the time to panic! Motherfucker! Ah! I have nowhere to hide! Ah! Okay, well this has been fun. What's that about matches? What's that? Don't bother me, I'm pooping! Okay, but also, that might have been a demon. I'm pretty sure that was before 1.5 minutes had passed. I'm not 100% positive because I was trying not to die when I realized I accidentally threw down that lighter. So I will want to double check that, but it definitely felt pretty fast after that, after I smudged it. It's playing us a concert. Oh, actually... it might have been after 1.5 minutes because I only started the incense after the second time I smudged, and like I said, it is supposed to reset the timer if you smudge more than once during a hunt, but I'm fairly confident it is not working, so it might actually have been past a minute and a half. So let's kind of try to confirm and pick up my lighter, please. I can't believe I accidentally threw that down because I was trying to throw down my other item and all hell broke loose. So, okay, I don't see any ghost orbs, and I'm pretty sure this is the favorite room, so probably not Mimic. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and smudge it and start another timer, so we'll know for sure that was exactly the start of our timer, and we won't smudge again yet. A bug in Phasmo? Never. Never, ever, ever. Would never happen. Ghosty is spicy. Played a sarcastic little tune, right? Okay, I'm also gonna bring in our other crucifix and a candle. I'm curious. Can on-rails actually turn on candles? Because, like, I bet they can, just because it's a new thing that ghosts can actually light candles in the map by themselves. But I think it'd be really, really fitting for an Onryo to not be able to do that. So, like, if it's not doing that, can we get that changed? Because that would be so cool. All right. Did I have one more incense? Yes, I did. Perfect. Let's make sure we have that in hand. Now, where do I have an official hiding spot? Because everywhere's been blocked. So, is it this? I should have at least one open. Yeah, there we go. So we do have a hiding spot in the basement if we want to use that. It's one of my lesser favorite hiding spots, though, just because if you get unlucky and the ghost is right on your tail, there's no way to break line of sight, and it's quite a long stretch to get there. All right, we're at a minute and a half since we smudged, and it still hasn't hunted yet. So either it's a demon tricking us, or it's not a demon. Because like I said, I forgot that, yeah, I'd done 2 smudges during that hunt, so that probably borked everything. I'm gonna go grab a camera, just so I can fill up on some photos while we wait for things to happen. Oop. Haven't seen the bone yet, though. Why hide when you can hug a ghost? You know, that's fair, but also, I like money. Oh, blew this out again. So it's doing a lot of candle blowouts. And not trying to hunt again. So that's a pretty good sign. It could be very well be an Onryo. But definitely not Wraith, definitely not Spirit, definitely normal speed. There we go. Okay, that was at 2 minutes since I smudged. But it was normal speed, so none of these guys, I would say. Did I do a proper gen test? I actually can't remember. I don't think it sounded quiet, so probably not a Myling. I believe it tried to hunt on top of me, so definitely not a Shade. It's not throwing a lot, so I'd say probably not a Poltergeist. It ate a crucifix underneath a lit candle, so not an Onryo. Also, I probably am too late for an interaction photo off of that, but that's fine. So far, hasn't cared about lights being on, so probably not Mare. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this crucifix and actually bring it a little bit outside of range of this room, because another way you could potentially test for demon is to see if it reliably eats crucifixes from far away, because the demon has a 50% increased range at which it'll be able to eat crucifixes. So for the tier 2, it'll actually be able to eat the crucifix from 6 meters away instead of 4. Whoop! No, I want a photo of you! Aw, baby. Baby, please. Don't spawn on top of me again. Don't need money if you're dead. You know, that's fair. Money is expensive, for sure. Haven't seen the time. You gotta go. All right, we'll see you later, Romaine. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so it did eat that, but also it could have been in the hallway because I am seeing my breath in here. You could always take one haunted pill. There you go. 1 pill and use the haunted mirror to see what the favorite room actually is. I might do that. That's kind of a creative way to do it. So we'll just take one of these so I have 25% sanity, and then I'll look at that real fast. Actually, let me take 2 just to be on the safe side, because technically if I look at it for only 3 seconds, it should only drain 20% sanity. But if I accidentally look at it for too long, then I'm going to trigger an immediate hunt, and I don't want to do that. So let's make sure I'm at least at 50%. Yeah. Because then I can quickly... Yeah, it looks like favorite room is over here. I just did a door touch. So it probably ate that just because it's in this room. So I'm gonna move this even further away and see... What do you mean? What do you mean, man? Okay, we're fine. Hello? Nice throw there. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. The hiding spot's in the basement. Okay, well, more confirmation is definitely not a shade. Oh god, I'm screwed. There's no hiding spots up here. Hopefully it doesn't find me. Oh, did the hunt just end? Might have just ended. Yep. Okay, so we're at the point where I don't think we're gonna be able to identify this ghost from hunting behavior. I still haven't seen it shapeshift. It's been normal speed every single time, so let's go ahead and take the rest of our sanity pills. And hopefully we'll be above hunting range. We should be a little bit for a while. Still need to capture a photo of the ghost. We need to do some secondary tests. Let's listen for banshees. Listen for banshees? And I will warn that I am getting some drop frames on my end, so I might be having some internet connection issues. So if you guys are seeing like any drop quality or getting any buffering, try refreshing and seeing if that's like, it's not like super bad. It's not going up currently, but if you have some connection issues, it might actually be on my end. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make like a polter pile for it. I don't have any more incense, so that's very unfortunate. So we'll want to try and stay in the light as much as possible. Just listen for some whispers. And hey, Django, it's so good to see you. How are you today? See if it feels like it's roaming towards us at all. Okay, walk through some salt. Still haven't seen the bone. If I want to, because like we're pretty close to getting a perfect game just by pure happenstance. So if I do want to get a perfect game, I would have to find the bone though, and I need to get a picture of the ghost. So far it's only done the one ghost. No, it's done two ghost events. Because it did the light blowing. Oh, hi! Thanks, appreciate it. That was a beautiful photo. I better have counted. Beautiful 3-star photo is my last picture. Awesome. So yeah, if we can get the ghost correct and find the bone, we got ourselves a perfect game. Sadly, I still don't know what ghost this is. Yes, I can go. Got some news today that you're happy about, but it also sucks. I'm so confused. It just makes me think of Harry Potter of the, you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it. You think it's a ghost? Are you sure? Yeah, I want to say it wasn't yokai because it seemed like it. Oh my god, it's a chicken! Holy crap, you guys hear that chicken? Asla, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the 15 biddies. How are you today? Yes, a new vacuum. Actually, Chase and I are trying to get a new vacuum. We actually went and tried to buy one this weekend. We didn't find any that was like really calling out to our names. So I want a new vacuum. Ours sucks, like in the bad way. As in, every time we turn it on, it smells really bad at this point, and we're just like, ugh, and there's no way to clean it out. Okay, another whisper. I don't know if it's trying to follow me around at all. It's still not hunting. What's our sanity at? The chicken is here. Okay, we're still at 56% sanity, so I'm going to assume it's not an early hunting ghost, so probably not demon. If the lights are on in the ghost room, it wouldn't be able to hunt until 40% sanity if it's a mare. So that's still a possibility. If it's a Yurei that's just not doing its ability, I'll be so sad. But so far, no Yurei ability has happened. I want to say its favorite room started as the one with the piano, so I think we could probably rule out Goryo, but I'm not like 100% positive because I didn't look at the mirror right off the bat, so there's a chance that it was just like temporarily roaming into the piano room, because Goryos can roam a little bit. They're just less likely to roam a lot, and they cannot ever change favorite room, so I'll probably want to look at the haunted mirror again. But I think I'm going to go ahead and look for our bone now while we still have a little bit of sanity, and see if the ghost does anything special while we wait. Probably bring in a motion sensor so we can try to see if the ghost is following us around a lot. So far, it doesn't feel like a banshee, but we shall see. We shall see. Put this here, and I'll put one over here by the kitchen as well. But where the heck's the bone? You're getting new stuff at work, so all of your paper work will be done online and some other stuff, but now you have to go into the office at 7 a.m. to train. Oh, Oh, that sounds painful. But yeah, no, that is good news. I'm glad to hear that. And Raiders, welcome on in. Allie, it's so good to see you, my friend. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Amber. We play a lot of Phasmophobia around here. We also do a wide variety of other horror games and a little bit of variety here and there. If you guys don't know the amazing Allie Foxfire, you should go hit that follow button. You will not regret it. She's absolutely amazing and delightful. Plays a lot of Phasmophobia as well. I'm being hunted. I'm glad I heard that front door shut, otherwise I would be dead right now. Let me see. Thank you guys for those follows. Welcome on in. It's nice to have both of you. And let's see. King Addy, welcome on in. How are you today? You're doing well? I'm so glad to hear that, Allie. Phasmo's been really good. We did the weekly challenge, got really lucky. We got some super easy ghosts for 0 evidence, and now we're just doing a whole bunch of 0 evidence runs on other maps as well. How was your stream? How'd it go today? So it looks like you were doing Last of Us Part 2. Ooh, fun. Is it your first time playing it? Okay, Ghost seems to still be in the hallway. It just threw that shoe at me. If you end up being a poltergeist that's just not throwing a lot, I'm gonna be so upset with you. Was that actually an early hunt? Probably not, because I was standing in the light in the basement, so I'm going to assume... Oh, see, like... That could go either way. It might have been an early hunt, or it might not have been. Which really sucks, because I kind of need to know that for Mare. I want to say it's not a Ure, because it's never done a Ure ability. But that, oh man, we are out of incense. Our crucifix is almost fully eaten. We have one more charge on it, but... Your son saw the raid come in and is like, is that a ghost shaking its butt? And yes, yes it is. Good old ghost face twerking. Let's see, you finally started The Last of Us 2, and yep, it's your first time playing it. It was so fun. You want to play more, but you have to go run errands. No, that's so unfortunate. I hope we get to play again sometime soon. That's amazing. And again, thank you so much for that raid. And if you do need to raid and run, go take care of those errands. Go. Good luck. Hopefully they're not too bad of errands. And Mango, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. How are you today? I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, it was me going through the motion sensor? Wait, it's back over there. Okay, I'm gonna take my, haunted mirror upstairs. Oh, it just ate that. So yeah, I don't think it's ever changed favorite room. Actually, oh, bone. Boom. There we go. Let me rephrase. It hasn't moved rooms since we've started looking at the mirror, but it might have started in that side room next to the hallway. And I don't know, because if it did change rooms, it cannot be a Goryo, but I'm not convinced that it has changed rooms. Oh! Run away. That scared me so badly. Oh, man alive. This is a bad situation to be in. Let's see if it tries to follow me back here. Because now we have no crucifixes either. I was like, no, I haven't ruled out Goryo, because I'm not sure if it started... I want to say this was the favorite room at some point in time, because it ate that crucifix reliably, but it also could have eaten that from this side. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not acting like any of the other ghosts, though. Because it hasn't done a significant amount of singing ghost events. It doesn't feel like it's following me around too much. It feels like it's been mostly in that hallway. It did do one light-blowing ghost event, but it hasn't done a true mare ability. But like I said, it might have slightly early hunted. Let's try to get a mare ability. It's like, mare's definitely a possibility, I would say. I'm so scared right now, because I do have a 3-second grace period, so if it does... Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure it wasn't yokai, but that was still technically a possibility. We're just gonna go with Goryo. It might be a mare. If it's a Ure that never did its ability, I'll be so annoyed, but like, oh my god. Of course I ran into it. No! It was a mare! You bastard! Okay, so did it actually change favorite rooms? I think it did. Let me see. Favorite room changes was 1. God damn it! You never did a mare ability, though, you stinky poo-poo head. You stinky poo-poo head? That's alright, though. Game spelled Goryo wrong, right? That's so weird. Oh, man. Should have trusted that gut feeling about how it probably, it did start as its favorite room in that piano room, unfortunately. But that's alright. It was hard to know if it had been randomly roaming or not, especially when those two rooms are so close together. All right, got Donna Bailey now. We need motion sensor, paramic, and crucifix. Mimic for the win. That would be awesome. You hate it when ghosts change rooms because it's always as soon as you have all your equipment in the room, right? It can be so stressful. Sadly, do have to run. Must be productive. Hope I have a great stream, and you'll leave a lurky. Thank you so much for the lurk, Allie. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing rest of your day. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take this with us because again, we are starting at 0% sanity. We need motion sensor, paramic, and crucifix. But this way, if we get a non-normal speed ghost, we'll know right off the bat. As soon as it killed you, you were like, shit, it's a mare, isn't it? Like, that was so mean. So mean. Oh, look, a bone. Right out there in the open. All right, ghost is already hunting us, so good. It seems like it's way in the back there. It's definitely not a miling. Sounds normal speed. It's coming straight for me, so probably not a yokai. I did not mean to smudge that early, but here we are, alas. Definitely getting faster in line of sight. I need to run. Definitely was not Phantom Blink. It's Granny. Granny's house. I don't think that was Oni Blink, but I'm not 100% positive. I would like to see it again with some more lights, because the flashlight flickering always ruins my Oni test. Fun fact. I find it so much easier to see Oni Blink when I'm just using the normal lights, not a flashlight. I'm not sure why. That's just a thing that happens with my brain. But definitely seemed to start in the back, was normal speed, was definitely getting faster in line of sight. And luckily, another good reason to like do the zero evidence this way, where you start at 0% sanity, usually wherever the ghost first hunts from is like 9 out of 10 times going to be their favorite room because they haven't had time to change rooms yet or start roaming usually, but not always. So I'm going to assume this is the favorite room because I think that's where it came out of. So let's go get the breaker on, bring in a camera at some point and get a picture of that bone. Ooh, here we go. So now we can actually test for Jinn. Because with the breaker off, the Jinn has 0 powers. Oh, hi! Don't blow my lights out. You suck ass. Oh, that's so mean. All right, we don't have music box or tarot cards. Let's go see if we have... If it's haunted mirror again, my game's just fully busted. Okay, no haunted mirror finally, and no Ouija board. So we're looking at either Monkey Paw, Mr. Wiggles, or the summoning circle. But I think I want to stay over here when it starts hunting again, because I want to look at it for a little bit longer. But we definitely know it's not Maroi, Diogen. Whoop. Here we go. Yeah, I was right. I'm pretty sure it's not an Oni. Let's see if it's a Jinn. Woo, hi. Definitely not a spirit, though, because I hunted before 3 minutes had passed. I didn't hear any speed up when it saw me, so not a Jinn, not a Thay, not the twins, not a Hantu, not a Revenant, not a Raiju, it's not quiet, it's not a Myling. So rule out all the fast ghosts and slow ghosts as well. It's most likely not a demon, because it did take longer than 1.5 minutes to hunt after getting smudged. It's barely throwing anything as well, so I'd say probably not poltergeist. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that light on and see if it ever roams away. Because if you get a ghost that seems to frequently roam away from lights, that could be another indicator of mare. If I get 2 mares in a row, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because mares are one of my least favorite ghosts, honestly. I just think they could be so much cooler than they actually are. Because any ghost can end up accidentally doing the quote-unquote mare ability where it can flip off a light as soon as you turn it on. You can just get RNG screwing you over where all of a sudden a non-mare ghost will do it and you'll be so confused. But motion sensor, paramic, and we'll try to get crucifix as well. Like, I saw somebody talking about how they thought mares could, or like would get slower around flashlights during a hunt, and I honestly think that would be the coolest thing to add to mares to make them like so much better than they are now. Because, like, that would actually be so cool to have something you can actually, like, truly test for. Her to throw. I need to run, though, because I don't have an incense in hand right now. I'm gonna go ahead and let it see me during a hunt one more time, just to double check for any Obake shapeshifting. So far, I haven't seen any. We have one more incense, though, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and use our incense, or not incense, our sanity pills to get our sanity back so we can do a little bit more testing with other ghosts. Because so far, I'm not being able to tell anything about it from the hunting behavior. So we'll want to spend time with it with some sanity so we can test for Yurei, or not really test for Yurei, but hope for a Yurei ability, test for a couple other things, see if it ever changes favorite rooms. Oh! You started hunting from the hallway, actually? Okay. So it might have already changed favorite... I'm getting out of here. Duh! Hopefully I don't die. It definitely was about to see me, I think. Because if it roams that far back into the room, you're basically screwed in that hiding spot. So that's unfortunate, because I wanted to do more tests during the hunt, but here we are. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it's not a yokai because it seems to have no problem finding us when my electronics were turned on during the hunt. Pretty sure not a Goryo because it's probably already changed favorite rooms, but it could also just be temporarily roaming. Confirmation that it is in fact not Oni. Good, good, good. And Kicha, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I honestly think this might be another mare. It's blown out 2 lights now, and it seems to have left that room right after I turned the lights off, so that's very marish behavior. Madman, welcome on in. Mare's all you ever guess, and you might be right in this case. We'll try to do a little bit more testing, because if it ever early hunts us as well, that could be a good sign of the mare. We got Donna Bailey. I already knew that, because it hasn't gone through the motion sensor. We still need Paramike. Okay, let's go take in Salt. But I'm pretty sure not Obake because we never saw it shapeshift. No mimics, no ghost orbs. We'll kind of also do a little bit of testing for Shade as well. How was my day today? It's been kind of slow. I basically just woke up and got ready for stream, and now here I am. Because I was having a hard time getting out of bed. So, like, motivation levels were insanely low this morning. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and put Salt here. And there, let's see, are you still in this room? So put this down so we can do an on-Rio test. Unfortunately, it's blown out all of my lights. So, because I do want to kind of keep my sanity up at least a little bit. Rainy day naps hit different. Oh, that sounds so lovely. Post-gym nap hit hard. So at least we got another beautiful, like, spring day. I think it's, like, 65 degrees right now. It's so heckin' warm and nice. And I love it. Okay, just stepped through my Salt, so definitely not a Wraith. So far, I haven't gotten any whispers. Oh, it blew that candle out? Okay, well, there's one candle blowout. Did you go through my motion sensor yet? Where the heck you going? How did you walk through the Salt and not go through my motion sensor, you absolute bitch? How did that work out? What a mean little ghosty. You know the feeling your day has been flying away, sadly? Aw, that's too bad. I can't wait. Like, I've been obsessed with playing Banishers recently, so all I want to do is go and play that right now. I love Phasmo, don't get me wrong. Phasmo's my baby, my love, but I'm so hooked on that game. It's my current hyperfixation. It's such a good game, too. Like, I had no idea how big of a world they'd actually made for the game. Because, like, that was why I didn't play it when it, like, was first released. Because it was really expensive. And I did not realize how big of a game it actually is. So I was looking at, like, you know, $50 for a game that I was like, oh, it's probably like a 10-hour storyline. I can't afford that. But no, I've been playing for probably at least 30 hours. And I still am only at, like, 62% completion right now. And I'm like, damn. Such a good game. So fun. Yeah, Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. Yep, yep, yep. Sunny day naps are awesome too. You just love naps. Same. Okay, we had one Whisperer. So far, no banshee scream. It's not doing a lot. Wait, I heard a light switch toggle? Which light switch was it? Because if it turned, because like either it turned this one on or it turned that one off, and I don't know which one. That's actually very imperative that we know. I'm gonna go grab my EMF so that if it toggles another light switch, I need to see which one it was. I can actually test with the EMF. And Skylo, hey, it's so good to see you. How are you today? It was a fun game. You enjoyed it. Gets a nice safe 8.7 out of 10. Some moments just made your eyes roll. That's fair. There's like, obviously, like, yeah. Did you do a nice playthrough or an evil playthrough? Evil, quote unquote, if you know what I'm talking about. What did I come here for? EMF and photo camera would be nice. We're still at 80% sanity. Feel like you haven't been here in forever. Went to Tahoe Thursday for a long weekend for your cousin's wedding. Oh, that sounds like a fun time, though. Tahoe is beautiful. I hope you had a good time with it, but you're tired. That makes sense. Hopefully get some rest after that long weekend. Have you got through my motion sensor yet? Where did this ghost go? Okay, I'm gonna turn this light on. And I'm actually gonna relight this one because I'm actually not sure which room it's in right now. Here, ghosty. Because it still hasn't gone through my motion sensor at all. Let me grab the paramic again. Oh, Yoshi's excited about it. Yoshi loves the paramic. Okay, hopefully he's done. It was so gorgeous. It snowed and you normally hate snow, but snow in Tahoe is mwah. Oh yeah, it was a fun time. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds actually amazing. I haven't been to, oop, turned off the breaker, so more confirmation is definitely not a djinn. Haven't been to Tahoe in such a long time. I've only been there once, but we ended up going hiking in that area, and oh man, it was lovely. That back on. Ended up nice. You don't go for multiple playthroughs and you're just being a realist on your choices. That's fair. I'm trying to do like the quote unquote evil playthrough, and it's soul crushing actually. The game gets real heavy. Tahoe is expensive. I mean, at this point, where is it expensive? Okay, I'm gonna relight this one as well. Oh, door touch. Hi, are you actually in this room? Is that this door? It was, okay. So can I get motion sensor, please? This ghost really does not want to give me motion sensor. Let me try right there and see if we get it. Oh yeah, I haven't actually found my cursed possession. Is it Mr. Wiggles? It is Mr. Wiggles. So we can get a picture of Mr. Wiggles here. Did I end up? No, I need to still get a picture of the bone because it was the jaw in the kitchen. Oh, it blew this out. Okay. So I think that's, is that 2 or 3 blowouts? I think that was only 2. So if it does one more blowout and then tries to early hunt, it's probably an Onryo. But I don't know, with how quiet it's being and the fact that it's not really doing anything while we're in the same room as it, I'm actually leaning a little bit towards the shade, honestly. Because, like, it's being extremely quiet. Because so far, it's never thrown anything while we're in the same room as it. It hasn't blown out the candles while we're in the same room as it. Is that in the kitchen? Where's my EMF? So I think that was in a different room. So far, we've only gotten 1 whisper. Yeah. So I think that was technically thrown in a different room. Okay. Have I got the motion sensor? Oh my god! This ghost is the most evasive ghost ever. Come here! Please! Go through the motion sensor. Are you in the kitchen right now? I broke the motion sensor. Whoops. Excuse me? Excuse me? That's not what was supposed to happen. There we go. Oh! Were you actually in the same room as me when you did that? You actually, absolute bastard. Go through the motion sensor! Are you in this room with me right now? I need to know if it's in the same room as me or not. Because if it was in the same room as us when it interacted with that candle, it should not be able to be a shade. But there might be a chance it could have been right here when it interacted with that. Hang on, let me see. So this is actually really nice where we can use the range of the crucifix. Yeah, see how that extends into the kitchen? That means the ghost probably could interact with the candle from that far away as well, I would say. But also it just threw something over here. So maybe, because that's a very easy way a shade can dupe people. But it just went through the motion sensor. Oh my god. Okay, so I think it did throw something in the same room as us, so it can't be a shade. All right, we finally got motion sensor. That took so long. Holy crap. And Fool, hey, so good to see you. How are the ghosties treating me today? Oh, we've gotten a couple of asses, not gonna lie. A mare that definitely had it out for me. That was very unfortunate. This ghost is being real tricky too. I don't know, I feel like it's not an Onryo because it hasn't ever tried to early hunt after blowing out that candle. That's our second whisper, but it doesn't feel like it's following me around, so I'd say probably not a banshee based on that. I'm gonna bring the motion sensor in here with us though, just to kind of confirm. Okay. So business as usual, right? We got real lucky with the weekly challenge though, where we got some super easy to identify ghosts on zero evidence. Now we're paying for it though, because we're getting this mix again. This is like the worst spread of ghosts. Okay, 3 whispers, still no banshee scream, and it's not coming towards me. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably not a banshee, so we're looking at either Mare, Yurei, or Goryo again. So last time we thought it was a Goryo and it ended up being a Mare. This time I'm thinking it's a Mare, so it's gonna be a Goryo, and I know it. So far it hasn't done a Yurei ability, so I'm gonna go ahead and cross that out. But there is a chance we're just getting very unlucky that it's not doing its ability. If I'm up in South Lake Tahoe and you love that area so much, it's so freaking pretty. Let's see. Come on, baby. Do something. Because like I said, at some point it toggled a light switch, but I don't know if it was that one or that one, and it may have turned it on, it may have turned it off. I don't heckin' know. This ghost is not giving itself away. The first hunt started in this room, though, and now it seems like it's moved to this room. So I want to rule out Goryo just based on that. Should we just go with Mare and get out of here? Should we just do it? Because it's also blown out lights twice. It technically has not done a Mare ability, per se. But it has been kind of acting like a Mare. I would need how many more photos for a perfect game? 4 more photos for a perfect game. So we can try for that. Because I think it also blew out these lights, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate. So let's see if we can get a couple more candle blowouts before I go. I need to be careful, though, because I have no more incense. We do have our crucifixes in here, though, and I'm actually going to spread this out a little bit more so that hopefully if it tries to spawn in here, we'll be fine. And I'll keep toggling light switches to see if maybe we can get a Mare ability. All right, that one's been blown out. Hey, and you just got back from one of her friends' birthday parties in Cali. You were gone for 4 days, and 2 of those days were 15+ hour travel days. Holy crap, that's a lot of traveling. I hope you had a good time, though. Good God. What'd you throw? Looks like this right here. Oh, the little cat photo. I'm going on a road trip. Ooh, there we go. Candle blowout. Beautiful. Okay, I just need a couple more photos. We're doing great. Seems like it's staying in this room for now, so hopefully we're okay. So far, still no Mare abilities. Come on, baby. Do something. Do it for the vine. Hello? I'm gonna go see what my sanity is. Because, like, a mare could definitely early hunt, whereas the Goryo would not be able to at all. So if we get early hunted, we'll know for sure it is the mare. But the fact that I think it's a mare makes me think it's going to end up being a Goryo. Oh my god. Interesting. We are actually below 50% sanity and it's not hunting. I do have the light switch toggled on in that room though. So if it's a mare and the light is on, it can't hunt until after 40% sanity. So that's actually a little bit suspicious that maybe it is actually a mare. Sammy! Welcome on in. How are you, my friend? Definitely a good time. Wish it would have been a longer one. Yeah, traveling to and from can just take so much away from the trip, especially when half of that was travel as the boring farm prison lands of Central California. That's fair. Okay, get another photo. Turn that back on. And Kalula, welcome on in. How are you today? And thank you so much for the 5 heckin' months. Let's go. Thank you so much. Fixie! Hey, it's so good to see you, my friend. How have you been? You okay? It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Sammy! Everyone! It's a party time! Happy birthday! I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. So, I'm so bad at birthdays. Everyone, can we get a big ol' happy birthday for our amazing, our beautiful, 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 100% best mod of the world, but also my other mods are amazing too. But you're one of the best mods in the world ever. We love you. You're amazing. This community would not, like, be dead without you. You are one of my first mods, and you have stuck around for so long, and I love you so much. You're amazing. This dance party is dedicated to you. We love you so much, Sammy. This community kicks ass and you love it here. We love you so much. Thank you for being such an integral part of making this community a safe, wonderful, happy place. My nose won't stop itching. I blame Nugget. Cat hairs. And it's gratis. It's so good to see you. How are you today? Let's see. And can I get a big old shout out for Vixie? Oh, you already did it. I missed it. You already did it. There it is. Because, yeah, if you guys don't know the amazing Vixie Pixie plays, you should. She's delightful and so freaking sweet. I love you so much. And it's so good to see you. I've missed you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Dude, it's still not hunting. I still need Crucifix. And can I also get a shout out for Defool as well? I realized we didn't get you a shout out either. And guys, thank you for all the happy birthday wishes for Sammy. Because we love you so much. And thank you for everything you do. Kalula, thank you so much for the gifted sub. To Lion, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so very sweet of you. Been taking a break from streaming? That makes sense. I hope it's been a good break. Are you planning on returning anytime soon, or are you gonna keep taking a nice little break? Of course, fool. We love you, and you're the best. You're so freaking funny to watch. The fact that you make my chaos look like absolute shit. You are by far the most chaotic streamer I've ever seen, and it's amazing. Like, that amount of chaos takes talent. You will be returning? Good. I'm glad to hear that, Vixie, because I miss your beautiful face. And hi, Zach. It's so good to see you. Okay. You know what? I think this might actually be a shade. I think we're wrong. Somehow it was interacting with those things from outside the room, but, like, look at this. It's not hunting us, it's just hitting us with airball events back to back. And I'm standing in the same room as it, and it's still not hunting. I think we've been duped by a shade, honestly, at this point. Like, I need a Cruci burn, though, to actually get a perfect game. So I'm gonna stand outside the room. I'm gonna make you cry. Good! Cry! We love a good cry here. And of course, Sammy, we love you so much. There we go. I actually think this is a shade that duped us. So this is actually, if it does end up being a shade, this is a great case in point as to watch out when you're in an area where there's a lot of rooms close together, because a shade can easily interact with things from other rooms and make it seem like it's in the same room as you. If it ends up not being a shade and it is a mare, I'm just mad at this game, but it's taking so long to hunt. It wasn't able to hunt while we were in the same room as it. Forgot about the real D bullshit, and you were supposed to fly next month, so scrambling. Oh no! Yep, that was a shade. There you go. So either it was bugging, or yep, it was actually in a different room every time it was doing those interactions, because that hallway is such a condensed area. Made the day much better. So far, you've been stuck adulting today. Adulting's stupid. How about we all agree that we just stop adulting, especially on birthdays. If it's your birthday, just take the day off. Don't do adulting. Don't do it. You forgot to. You need to get all that sorted. Going to a wedding in July on the East Coast. Oh, the real ID. I realized I read it wrong. I was about to ask, what's real D? Then I realized I read it wrong. It says real ID. So yeah, I know what that is. Never mind. Luckily, mine's already updated, so I don't have to worry about it. You've been needing to adult all day and just don't wanna? That's fair. Adulting is tedious at the best of times. It really is, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Can I afford this? I can. I want my tier 3 paramic, baby. Let's go. Gotta take the kid to the dentist in half an hour. I scheduled it for your birthday of all days? What the hell? That's so mean. But hey, at least you get to spend time with Pippa. That's a good birthday. The real D, eh? Gotta get that real D. I was over here like secretly questioning, like, what you doing, Sammy? Sounds spicy. No. Real ID shit is so stupid. Need a more advanced ID to travel within your own country. I mean, at this point, I expect nothing less of America. Like, America exists just to make the citizens' lives as stressful as possible. In her defense, it was probably scheduled before you were moving. That's fair, because yeah, I always schedule my dentist things way in advance as well. So that, it probably was not intentional. That is very fair. Amen. What map should we do? Should we do another event one? Let's do Ridgeview. So we can get a few more event points as well. And at least you're not the one going to the dentist. Like, sucks to be Pippa, though. We got Kenny Alexander. We need EMF, Crucifix, and Firelight. And Kalula, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day if we don't see you later. Alrighty. Let's go and find ourselves a ghostie. So again, we are starting at 0% sanity, so all ghosts will be able to hunt us right off the bat. So if it's a non-normal speed, ghost will be able to tell right from the get-go. Maybe the dentist will let you pick out a toy from the chest. Yeah! Be like, hey, it's my birthday. I'm here, out of all places. Give me free shit. And please phrase it like that. Pretty please. I hear that lots of people in Utah are super keen on swearing. There's definitely not a huge culture where swearing is frowned upon. Definitely not. So the more you swear in public, the better. God, I don't miss being in Utah. I'm not gonna lie. Like yesterday, I said fuck in the bookstore, and the man standing next to me didn't even bat an eye, and it was great. You do that in Utah, you get the bombastic side eye constantly. Dirty sodas, but not dirty mouths. Yep, exactly. Okay, the ghost is hunting us. It's upstairs, I think. There you are. Okay, normal speed it seems. Run away. Oh crap! We shouldn't do event maps because Obake doesn't have a tell. Oh, okay, it's over. I was gonna do more tests there, but because yeah, Obake can't shapeshift, so if we get an Obake, we're fucking screwed. You want to survive a day in Utah? That's fair. I survived 24 years there. To be fair, most of those years though, I was actually Mormon, and so I kind of fit in a way, but still not really though, because I always kind of hated it, but it was easier when you were part of the culture. But I was like the bad Mormon that was over in the corner sipping coffee and swearing under my breath at everybody. So give you a toy. Dang, all you ever got was stickers at the dentist. Yeah, our dentist would give us little goodie bags though that were kind of fun. That would have like a little pack of floss, a little mini toothbrush. What else did they give us? I think we got a piece of candy in it too. Is the ghost actually in this room? I see my breath. I know it started somewhere upstairs. I don't know where though. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's there because I did see my breath real fast and the breaker is on. So I think it might be that room. I have a lot of ex-Mormon friends who say the same thing. We were all trying to flee for our lives. Bad Mormon starring Amber Wixx. Oh my god! I can join the Real Housewives of Utah or whatever the fuck it was called. No, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's what it was called. Or the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I guess you can go either way. The only problem is that I'm not technically married. So I'm not a housewife. So that's a problem. Do you think they'd still let me be on it when I'm living in sin? Where do I live now? I'm in Colorado. Yeah, I'm totally fine with people asking that question. I'm in Colorado now. New Seasons is coming out. Yes! Wait, for which one? I'm hoping it's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, because that one's so funny. Less housewife, more housewifey. Exactly. Secret Lives. Heck yeah! That show is so fucking stupid, and I love every second of it. Candy to keep you coming back. It's true. My dentist knew what was up. Back had to get the client out of this house for a while. Someone fixed the air conditioning. It was almost 90 in the house. Ouchies. That sounds so painful. Okay, I got so sidetracked. We were supposed to be doing a spirit test and I failed. It's fine. Yeah, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is such a ridiculous show and I love it. That's why I'm the titular bad Mormon. I always hated being Mormon. Like, even when I was a kid, and I was being forced to go to church because that's what Mormons do. Like, I hated every second of it. I never wanted to go. What the hell? You started so much closer this time? Hi, how are you? Send help? I don't have headgear. Okay, good. I couldn't tell because of the ambient lighting. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Not all the housewives were married. Fair. That's fair. They were more divorced and they like had kids. So it's like they were housewives, but then they were like not anymore. So like it's still different, you know? I was never a housewife. Phasmo in Utah, instead of leaving behind bones, the ghost leaves behind temple garments. It's like a snake shedding its skin. Oh my god. Anyways, it's not a rave. I'm gonna go ahead and probably take sanity pills because like this ghost is not giving us anything to work with here. So we're just gonna go do some secondary tests now because it's not doing any shape-shifting. Oh wait, it can't shape-shift. If it's an Obake, we're just screwed. We should not do event maps, really. But we're gonna go check for Banshee Scream, Onryo test. Gretchen on OC was engaged to the old man, but hadn't been married at all. Okay. I actually never watched Orange County. I've only watched the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and what was that? There was another one that was kind of in the... No, the only Housewives ones, it's always the Utah ones. I only enjoy the ones where I'm like, look at those weird... you know, cultural norms that I grew up with and now I can laugh at from afar instead of having to deal with them. Ghost, are you actually in this room? Throw down that crucifix. Because, yeah, I tried to watch some of the other Housewives ones and I could not get into it just because, like, I couldn't relate as much as I can with the ones that are based in Utah, so... like, that culture is wild. Fun fool fact, you're one of the few non-Mormons to go into the big Mormon temple in Oakland, California. You got tricked into going in high school. Was supposed to be a movie date. I have so many questions. First off, what movie were you trying to go see? I need to know. I need to know. It's really important. I don't know why. Do you remember what movie it was? Number two, how did Let's See a Movie end at being inside of a temple? That's so wild. Holy crap. One time, because like I said, I have no qualms in talking about my past as an ex-Mormon. One of the dates that I legitimately was like, yeah, this is gonna be a fun date. I got invited to go watch So if people don't know, the Mormon Church has this thing called the General Conference that they have like what, twice a year, is it? I think. Yeah, it should be twice a year. Oh god, it's been so long. But yeah, but it's like this huge week-long, like, constant talks from all the like higher ups of the church and whatnot. It's a huge deal. Like, people would have fucking slumber parties down at BYU to celebrate this thing. And like, it was the biggest deal ever. And so I legitimately got asked to go to conference in person, because like it would be broadcasted, and usually most people would not go in person because it would be like a far drive. It was always crowded. It was in downtown Salt Lake, so we wouldn't actually go in person. They'd broadcast it on TV and on the internet, and we'd watch it that way. But I got asked on a date to go in person to conference at the actual conference center, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm a good Mormon going on a date to conference. And it was like one of the worst dates of my life. It was so awkward. It was not fun. It was so bad. Went to the girl's house, met her 4 brothers and 2 sisters. That's your first sign that something's up. That's the mom said she was going to drive us to the theaters, drove to Oakland, watched a movie about Joseph Smith. And what did you learn about Joseph Smith? The best part is I think I know what movie it is. Just based on the fact it was about Joseph Smith and they played it in a temple, I know exactly what movie they showed you. I've seen it a million times. It's so weird. Oh my god. Let's see. Is anything else gonna actually help us here? I'm not sure if the ghost is in the hallway, or I think it sounds like it's probably in the hallway, so I'm actually gonna bring in a second candle and a crucifix. Something about seeing stones, a hat, and mixed signals from God. Yeah! Because it's totally legit that a man stuck his head in a hat to read off some stones and translated this magical text from God, and he totally did not make it up. Didn't you guys hear about the whole part that got lost and Joseph Smith couldn't retranslate it because God was mad at him for losing it? It had nothing to do with the fact that he couldn't do it again because he knew it'd be something entirely different? Okay, well. Guys, you know my rule about looking for ghost orbs early on? Did you guys know my rule? This is why. We've been here for how long? Surprisingly, no second date? What? Aw, that's too bad. I still remember on that date though, like, the fact that the dude thought going to conference and not speaking to each other or engaging with each other was gonna be a fun date was, like, bad sign enough as it was, but that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was when we were actually driving up there. The dude was driving, and I remember, like, there was somebody that was, like, weaving through traffic, racing other cars, driving super dangerously, and I remember I made a comment being like, oh my god, look at that idiot, he's gonna get someone hurt. And the guy I was on a date with looked me dead in the eyes and was like, oh, well, maybe they're just on their way to the hospital or something. Maybe they're trying to, like, maybe their wife's in labor and they gotta get there fast. And I was like, okay, you're too nice. You're too nice for me. Like, no. Get out of here with that nonsense. You can only translate it with God's help. God is Google. Yes, God is the ultimate Google. Are we talking worst dates? Partially. Anyways, there's our second mimic of the day. Because, like, I'm a sarcastic ass bitch, and if somebody can't return that sarcasm, it's a deal breaker. Had nothing to do with the fact that it was just an awkward date because it was all revolved around church nonsense, but the fact that I couldn't shit talk people being dangerous in real life with him was like absolute deal breaker. Nah. I need someone who will also shit talk the idiots of the world with me. And hey Ed, it's good to see you. How are you today? David Brooks, let's go. We need ghost event, capture photo, and EMF. Let's go and get hunted so we can see if it's a normal speed ghost. Because we are starting at 0% sanity. Any sign of Slender Man? Hello? No Slendy? But Slandy, I need a hiding spot. We do have those coolers. Looks like that might be it. But let me try to get the breaker on before the ghost hunts, so we can test for Jin right off the bat. No Slendy there either. Worst date you went on started at normal. Dinner and lady wanted to continue the date and go to a bar. You said neat, but there she proceeded to point out all the people in the bar she'd slept with. Bold choice. Yeah, no, that's a no-no. Also, we got a floating hand. Cool. Are you another revenant? Are you kidding me? Guys, we're having a repeat. So, start of the stream, we got a Mimic and then 2 Revenants. Now we got a Mimic and a Revenant. Is the next one going to be another Revenant? Are we just repeating the start of the stream? Excuse me, because it's definitely a Revenant or a Mimic mimicking a Revenant. So it was slow out of line of sight of us. As soon as it saw me or sensed my electronics, it shot at us and then slowed down again once I'd broken line of sight. So it's definitely either a Mimic mimicking a Revenant or it's just a Revenant. So let's go check for ghost orbs. So like, which one's gonna get 3 ghosts first, Mimics or Revenants? Because we've gotten 2 Mimics, 2 Revenants. No, sorry, 3 Revenants now. I started back here, so this is most likely the favorite room, and I don't see any orbs, so I'm just gonna go. Bye, see you later. Hey, welcome back, Kalula. You did it? You did the one adulting task? Let's go! She's dropping hits, so obvious even your dumbass could pick up on them. Okay, I'm out. Bye. We're just gonna go with that. We're not gonna do anything else with speed run. Trying to think, what would have been my worst date? I don't know. I've had a lot of like weird ones. It's hard to say which one was my worst.
There's some jobs ready for you.
I had a lot of weird dates. I think my worst date would have. It's kind of a toss-up between the one guy that got into my car and then started going through my stuff and said, "Don't worry, I'm not a kleptomaniac. I just like going through people's things." That one was really awkward. Or it might have been the one that we went out to eat, and then as we were eating, some police officers came in, and the guy was like, "Hey, I know those guys, because I just got out of prison," and then proceeded to challenge me to a, what is it called? Where you, and see who's stronger? What the fuck's the word? Arm wrestling, thank you! He challenged me to arm wrestling to prove that his strength was superior. Ed! Holy shit! Thank you so much for the 49.50 biddies. Are you kidding me right now? Thank you! Little Michael Myers dance party, let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's too generous. You know, yours was taken to Five Guys. You do not eat beef. That's unfortunate, because I feel like that's all they got there. Five Guys is pretty known for those burgers. But yeah, that was also the same date where the guy was like, "I'll buy you a phone," and was like being way over the top with all the presents. So on top of the, I just got out of prison, it was the best thing that happened to me, and then challenging me to an arm wrestle. It was so awkward. I never, ever spoke to that guy again. Also, I knocked my microphone down, apparently. Stay. Stay, baby, stay. Dance party, let's go. All right. Can I get another Revenant? Let's see. Ooh, let's do Bleasdale. We haven't done a Bleasdale today. Veggie burger was not designed by anyone who's ever eaten a vegetable. That's kind of fair. All right, we got William Anderson. We need photo, paramike, and escape the ghost during a hunt. Let's do it. It's gonna be a tough one, guys. Ooh, fog. Love it. And No Souls. Hey, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. I also had a date where a dude took me to go shopping for shoelace glue, which I did not know was a thing until that night. That was fun. Because it started off as oh my god. Hi, how are you, sir? I was just chilling. I'm gonna go. But I can't remember, because we went out and did something first. I can't, ooh, summoning circle. Because like we actually went out and maybe we just went to dinner. I can't remember what the activity actually was, but it was something like really short. And then after that, there's the ghost coming for me. Sounds normal speed. But like after that, he was like, I gotta go pay my tithing because that was when I was still at BYU. So we had to go to the ATM so he could get money to pay his tithing the next day. And then we went to a store to get shoelace glue. And then he ditched me on the middle of campus in the middle of the night to walk home by myself. So solid date. Solid. Okay. I don't know where the ghost went. Come back. You gotta go? All right, Sammy, we'll see you later. Oh, here's the bone. Maybe come back. It's going pretty good, No Souls. How are you? Ghost, where the hell did you go? Did you go to the... Which, the attic? Okay. Maybe? Eh? Oh, the hunt ended. I see. Oh my god, hi. Cool. I'm going to assume your favorite room is actually down here. I'm just gonna grab this in case I don't get photos. But unfortunately, that sounded normal speed. I was trying to do like a yokai test, but unfortunately, I don't think I got close enough to me to actually properly do one. So I'm gonna stand in this room, because I think it might be in foyer, because I do see my breath in there now that I have the breaker on. So we're just gonna chill over here and see if we can lure it this direction during the next hunt. Because luckily I didn't smudge it, so it should be able to hunt again. Okay, now it's starting from upstairs, though? What the crap? So where actually is your favorite room? Weird shenanigans going on? Oh my god, it's not even gonna come down here? But yeah, I believe it's definitely normal speed. Worst date you've ever had was with a woman you'd been talking to for like 2 weeks. Where the fuck are you? Okay, probably not Myling. Get over here. Hi! How are you? Okay, not Jin, not Oni, not Phantom. It's getting faster in line of sight. Now I'm gonna die, though. Oh, okay, Hunt's over. So it might have moved upstairs. But let's see. When you decided to take her out on a date, she asked you if you could stop at Walmart so she could pick up something. And when you went to Walmart, she said, hey, let's go to the infant section so you could pick out stuff for your child? What the fuck? Oh, that's so weird. That was... Oh my god, only 2 weeks into it? That's so... Whoa. That's such a red flag. Yeah, so I don't blame you for not talking to her again. That's moving things way too fast. Holy crap, huge red flag. That's terrifying. Okay, that hiding spot's actually blocked. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go grab some salt. So I'm gonna do a wraith test, because it's interesting that it was downstairs for that first ghost event, but now it seems to be hunting from upstairs. That could be some roaming behavior. But I've also had a spirit on this map specifically do stuff up in the attic, and then it ended up being in the kitchen for no apparent reason, even though it had 0 room changes. So like I've been having some weird roaming behavior on this map specifically. So I'm curious if there's some kind of bug going on, especially since this map is on the newer side. Parade and red square has fewer red flags than that, right? It's so weird. Ugh. Okay, that's a minute and a half since I smudged those, so any ghost besides the spirit would be able to hunt now. Didn't even finish the date. You faked stomach trouble and took her home and never talked to her again. And that's fair, because no, that would freak me out so much. First date ever was pretty okay, but you made the mistake of saying interesting after having your first kiss with a guy. Oh, that is kind of harsh. Just interesting. That's so funny, though. Oh, kind of adorable, too. Okay, there we go. So it's not a spirit, though, because that was before 3 minutes had passed. And yeah, it seems like it's definitely upstairs. So let's go ahead and look at it again during the hunt. Where the hell are you? It's now an attic ghost, apparently. Okay. It started at the bottom and now it's all the way at the top. Cool. Oh, lordy, it coming. Hey, can you come find me? Are you a yokai? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Baby, please. Come here. Hey, 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 hey! Okay. Woo! Decent amount of throws, but maybe not a huge sign of anything. Okay, hunt's over. Good, good, good. So, yep, for whatever reason, now it's in the attic. I'm gonna definitely say not a Goryo. This ghost is moving around so much. I swear to God if this is another mare. I swear to God. Because it could potentially be roaming away from my lights. Because I turned on the lights down here, and it seemed to go up. I turned the lights in that hallway, and it kept going up. So, like, that's kind of suspicious, but we'll see. Gotta be honest, though, all you remember from that kiss are your lips being wet after. You didn't kiss that guy again. That's fair. I'm like tempted to share my cringe first kiss moment, but it's also like really embarrassing because I'm so ashamed. Please keep in mind that I was still brainwashed from being Mormon. So my first kiss was with Chase, and it was on our first date, and it was a really great kiss. But after the kiss was done, I looked Chase in the eyes and I said, "Does that mean you're my boyfriend now?" And he was like, "Whoa." First date, first kiss. It's cringe. It's cringe. Just because you kiss doesn't mean you're boyfriend, girlfriend, guys. It was embarrassing. And then we dated for 2 months before Chase ended things because I was moving things too quickly. But then we got back together. We did some growing up, and we've been great ever since. So innocent, right? But like, hear me out. I was 24 fucking years old, so like not as cute. I was so immature at that age because like it was my first boyfriend. I had done lots and lots of dating, but like he was my first like serious thing. And my first kiss at 24, and so I was a little bit behind. No, it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay. I tried to move things so quickly. You didn't have your first kiss until 20, it's all right. Some people just do it later. Oh yeah, I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed that I waited until I found the right person that I actually wanted to kiss. I will never, ever regret that, because it was the sweetest first kiss ever, and like, it was great. It was great. Still proud of me. For you, it was growing up queer in a small town reasons. That's fair. That is very fair. Mine was just like, I hadn't met the right person. Because like, I went on a lot of dates and like, it just never clicked, you know? I had lots of crushes, but it never got to a point where like, I felt like comfortable kissing them. Because to me, kissing always felt like super intimate, and I wanted to make sure it was with the right person. So at least I had the balls to ask, right? That is something I never struggled with. I was like 90% of the time the one asking the boys out. I was progressive, especially for a little Mormon girl, and that chased away a lot of the Mormon guys because they were like, whoa, 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 I have to wear the pants in this relationship. So a lot of guys couldn't handle me. Because the best thing ever, actually, I don't know, let me leave this here. I'm going to take in crucifix, thermometer, and EMF for starters because I want to see if it's actually in the attic still, but... It was Bible Belt plus gay plus trans for you. That'd do it. That'd do it. You're a late bloomer yourself. Good to do stuff in your own time. I'm 100%. And I stand by that. Because I have no regrets in that regard. Thank God. First few times you were like, am I doing this right? Right? It's so stressful. Ugh. Kissing is hard, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Your first kiss, it took you like 10 minutes because you were nervous, and then she kissed you to get it over with. Oh, that's so cute. Because no, I was laughing because like, because Chase and I, the way that we met in classes because we were both doing physics and whatnot. And we ended up hanging out outside of class. Like we started just like going on walks after class was over. We just kept talking, and we would go like up to this park and have a sit down. And like after a few weeks of doing that, one day it got a little bit chilly. And so I was like, oh no, I'm cold. And Chase, of course, was this absolute sweetheart and was like, oh, here, have my jacket. But then somehow, as he gave me my jacket, it ended up with him like cuddling me. And I was sitting there and I was like, okay, so he likes me back. Like there's no doubt. Like we're sitting here cuddling. And so I was just like, so, when are you gonna ask me on a first date? And he was like, oh shit. Because it's like, we're cuddling now. Let's go on a date. Let's do it. Even for your fiance, for the first kiss, you were like, wait, I need a minute because I was nervous. Yeah, like, no, it's nerve-wracking. It's so fun, though. Kissing's good. I like kissing. Glad you don't have to worry about dating anymore. Same. Okay, no, it's not even cold up here. Where the hell is this ghost? Maybe it's in this room, because this is actually a separate room. Super sweet, though. Yeah, no, it was really cute. That was really cute. Nope, it's not cold in there either. Where'd the ghost go? Guys, this ghost is just everywhere in this house. It has no favorite room. The entire map is its favorite room. I'm lost. Send help. I don't know this map well enough to walk around in the pitch black. Excuse me. Hello? Ghost? Are you down here, maybe? I heard a noise. Woo! Airball? Okay. I already knew it wasn't an Oni. Where the heck is this ghost? I'm definitely hearing throws here. Maybe bathroom? There is no cold spot? You still take your wife out on dates, but you're not gonna see anything different than what you see at home? It's fair. Exactly. Exactly. Because yeah, you gotta always still date your partner. Oh, you're in here. Okay, sure. Why not? I'm so confused with this roaming. This is actually insane. Let me go grab my video camera so I can check for orbs in that room. Because usually speaking, wherever your cold spot is, it'll generally end up being the favorite room. Not always, though, especially if you have a really roamy ghost. And this ghost seems to be all over the place, so that's going to make this really difficult to do. Ghost is outside trying to get a tan. I knew it! It was looking way too pale. At least I didn't say, let's heckin' go after my first kiss. Oh my god, that would have been so funny, though. Oh my god, okay. It killed the breaker, so let's go get that back on. I'm gonna go grab some light, though. So funny, but so awkward, right? You should go make dinner. Ugh, dinner. So annoying to make, but alas, food. Adulting, screaming, crying. I'm sorry. Adulting should be illegal on Mondays. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna take out my photo camera. Where did I leave my flashlight is the question. I'm about to get hunted, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one sanity pill. Just so I can actually take up a crucifix and a candle so we can do an Onryo test. You save the let's second go idea for your second kiss? Yes, Myson, do it! And it's at least like a more positive phrase than interesting. Since interesting can go both ways. Oh wait, no, the breaker's not off. Oh right, didn't the ghost blow the lights in the hallway, actually? I forgot about that, my bad. Okay. Did the ghost just immediately blow out my candle when I lit it, or was that just me accidentally clicking it twice? I think I accidentally clicked it twice. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. There we go. So if it blows that out 3 times and then tries to early hunt, it's definitely, or most likely an Onryo. He was like, you actually said that? Your father was not proud of you for that one? You know, I'm curious what the receiver of the kiss thought about it. Oh, that's so cute and so funny. We're all just doing our best in the dating world. Like I said, I'm very, very happy that I finally have found my person, to say the least. Because, yeah, dating is so stressful. Went on 3 more dates with you. Oh, that's actually so sweet. I'm glad. Because, yeah, that's just, like, such an innocent thing to do. And I love that they didn't take it in a super bad way. That's so sweet. Oh, it blew out my candle. Need to relight that, so that's 1 blowout. Let me go ahead and get my incense, though, in case we do get hunted here. So far, no early hunt, though, so probably not demon. We know it was normal speed, so let's go ahead and rule out all these ghosts. I didn't see any shapeshifting, so probably not Obake. It threw a decent amount, so I'm going to leave Poltergeist on the list. I don't think it was quiet, though, so not a Myling. I didn't see any ghost orbs, so probably not a Mimic, assuming I have the right room, though. You're both anxiety-filled little humans, so it was okay. Good, because, yeah, anxiety makes you say some dumb shit sometimes. And sometimes it's hard to forgive ourselves in the, you know, heat of the moment, but I'm glad they were able to be like, yeah, no, that was just funny. Hey, Hey, Knight, welcome on in. How are you? All right, let's see. 70% sanity. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take in Paramike as well. Like, it doesn't feel like it's ever roaming to me, though, so I don't think it's Banshee. It just seems to be kind of, like, going wherever the hell it feels like. So that's making it very interesting. If this ends up being a Goryo, I will be so mad. Knowing our luck, the developers somehow broke Goryos again, so they're back to doing the more roaming. Because that was the funniest bug ever of like, oh, turns out Goryos are actually roaming more often than other ghosts instead of what they're supposed to be doing. Got to learn a lot from that experience, so it was good for real life progression, you suppose? Yeah, it's always good to learn. Hello? I heard a noise. What was that? Okay, there's one whisper. 6.9, nice. Good whisper. I put down the salt somewhere, right? Where did I actually place it? Was it downstairs? Yeah, so I'm actually not sure if the ghost has been through that area yet. So I haven't actually done a wraith test. Okay, there's 2 blowouts. Okay, no hunt yet. Got a little bit scared because the lights were flickering, but that's just normal light flickering. So yeah, light flickering, as far as I know, does not mean anything. I once heard a rumor that it's somehow, like, related to your sanity, but as far as I could tell, no, it's not, because I've had lights flickering at, like, 100% sanity as well. So, like, I think that was just a rumor, so I think it is just purely randomized. Oh, no, my candle! That's how you start a fire. Can I? I'm so amazed it's not blowing out. Hang on, I want to put it back up. Wait, come here. Right there? Boom, baby! We didn't start the fire! It was Amber. Gotta learn so that when you finally find your person, you know what you're doing. Well, not necessarily, because my person was the person that I learned these things with. Just gotta find the right person that loves you enough to learn and make mistakes with you. Nice try, Naskratas, but thank you for the 50 biddies. Because that's probably the good thing, is like, when it's the right person, even the little mistakes don't make a difference, so it's nice. Yep, I'm really good at switching it right before people troll me. It's great. Anyways, there's our 3rd blowout, and still no attempted hunt, so I'm gonna say not an Onryo based on that. Oh, it definitely wasn't Oni or Phantom. We saw the blink, and it was normal, and we've had an airball ghost event. So far, it doesn't seem to care that the lights are on in here, so most likely not Mare. Oh, there's 2 whispers, and still no Banshee scream. I'm gonna go ahead, let me think, what else could I do here? It wasn't Yokai, because it seemed to follow me with no problem during the hunt when I had my flashlight on. Oh, a Yurei might actually suck in this area, because if it's in this room, it might not really be able to do its ability that often. Like, it could hopefully interact with the doors out here, but it's gonna make it a little bit harder, so that's unfortunate. Do I have any hiding spots anywhere, too? I need a hiding spot. Is this closet open? To have a sound alert sense, just know when they're coming. So it's more the fact that so many people try to troll me that as soon as I pull out my my Paramike, I just kind of go, someone's gonna try and I know it. Or, and hear me out, I just have ADHD and I tend to switch around between items a lot because I can't keep my hand still. Yay for scroll wheels. Could go either way. I would like to say it's pure talent, but it's not. It's really not. It's just because I'm a fucking spaz. It seems like it's still very cold in this room, so I'm thinking it's staying in here for now, at least. I can pretend it's talent, exactly. Oh right, we had summoning circle. I don't know if I really want to use that. Let's go ahead and make like a polter pile. Like, it threw a decent amount, but not like a huge amount where I was like, oh yeah, that has to be poltergeist. But I wouldn't rule out poltergeist as a possibility yet. But so far, it's not really throwing a lot in here. So I'm feeling like it's maybe not. But I'm gonna just throw everything down here. Get that out of the way. What else is throwable? This, nice. All of this, because yeah, I feel like a poltergeist in this room would be super spicy, and it's really not doing anything. But let's make sure it has a whole bunch of things to interact with. Destroy the museum. We're doing Point Hope next. You got it. Oh, that's an event map. Ooh. Screw this fucking museum. Hopefully we don't get an Obake on Point Hope. Eh. God, I love that all of these things are throwable. Ooh, crystals. Got some nice amethyst. Beautiful. Okay. Just throw everything on the ground that is throwable. This one. Okay. The books are throwable too. Okay. Because then we'll let it hunt again. Try to loop it around here maybe. Yum, crystals. Well, the cabinets they added here, you wish they would have them act like actual doors? That would be so nice. There was a loud noise that just made me jump. I think somebody was throwing something heavy into the empty garbage bins outside, so it made a loud metal clanging sound and scared the living shit out of me. All right. Everything's fine, just some real-life jump scares. We still need to capture a photo of the ghost as well. Okay. I'm gonna take some more salt up, because it seems like for now it is staying in that room, so hopefully we'll actually be able to test for stuff like that. So it's very interesting that it did a ghost event down on the first floor for the first hunt, started the second hunt from the second floor, but then started the third hunt from the attic. Like, it's been all over the place. Well, let's definitely put this down, see if we can actually do a proper test for a wraith, because the fact that I put the salt down there and then it started hunting from upstairs did not help us. So kind of put this around here, see if it walks through that. Hey, can you give me a sign? Oh, it stepped in it already. Hey, show yourself. Oh wait, I didn't give you the best throwable item in the game. Hiya! There you go, have a weapon. Beautiful. All right. So definitely not wraith then. Where did my paramite go? Lights flickering, still nothing happening. Okay, stand out here again. What you want is more things in the basement for UV on Tanglewood. It takes so long to get UV in the basement sometimes. That's fair. At least they did add it so you can get them on coolers, but it would be nice if there was a little bit more. Ugh, my hair is driving me crazy. Yeah, there we go. And my microphone keeps falling down. I swear to God, Elgato. It is tightened all the way, and it's still slowly sliding down. Don't ever buy mic arms from Elgato. I am so annoyed with them. Nice. Okay, that is a singing ghost event. Hey, can you give me a banshee scream? Come on, baby. Maybe they could make it be able to touch the fridge or something. That would be cool. The ghost is trying to get snackies. Should probably make sure I actually have this with me. Come on, banshee scream, go. Okay. This just doesn't want to do anything, actually. Okay, stepped in the salt. Ghost? Can you do literally anything? You know what I think would be cool? What if the ghost could actually, like, leave handprints on the wall or something and, like, pretend the ghost, like, walks up the wall? Oh, that could be some horror 2.0 nonsense, and I love it. Hey! Confirmation that it is, in fact, not a mare, because it just turned on this light. Beautiful. And I get a picture of that. Ceiling footprints, that would be cool. Let me actually relight this though so we can continue testing for an Onryo. Like, I don't believe it is one because it's blown that out multiple times and it has never tried to start a hunt. But might as well see if it ever eats that crucifix underneath a lit candle. My God, Nugget! Did that meow come through? Because the Nugget just sprinted past me screaming and knocked my phone on the ground. Hi, Bean. A bum print. Oh, that would be so fun. They could touch the rocking chair and leave a bum print on it. I would love that so much. Okay. You touched something else. I don't know what, though. Gotta actually relight it. I forgot. Part of it did. It sounded more like demon noise. Like she had them heckin' zoomies. All right, all the doors are closed because of the ghost event. Let me reopen them in case we do get a Ure ability. Okay, another whisper, still no banshee scream. What the heck are you? Oh, hi. Yes, take away my sanity, please. I want to hunt now. Hunt me, baby, one more time. Okay. Airball. It seems like it threw that while I was in the same room as me because it had just ended the ghost event, so I'm going to assume it's not a shade. There's another candle blowout. Let's relight that. How many more photos? Okay. I haven't found the bone yet, right? I can get a picture of that interaction. Because if I want a perfect game... Oh, look at that! I do need to find the bone. Do we see? Oh, no, I did get it. It was in the hallway at the very, very start. Never mind. Never mind. I did do it. You'll never forgive the devs for fixing the fun cheese spot in here. Right? And they fixed it so quickly. I was so mad. It was fun. It was so much fun. Let's see what my sanity was at. It's pretty low, though, but I think it tried to start... Actually, there might have been a delay because I was in the hallway, and then as I was walking into the room, it then ate the crucifix, so I was technically in the room as the crucifix was getting eaten. But I was probably technically in the hallway when it, like, checked to make sure no one was in the room, so that delay could actually ruin a shade test as well. Is this just another shade? That'd be so fucking annoying. But, like, it's not acting like a banshee, it's not acting like a poltergeist. It took a very long time to actually hunt. Though I did get hit with 2 ghost events back to back, so it could just be... Because before that, we would have been at 40% sanity. Okay. Devs always ruin the fun. They really do. That's why you always take a picture of the bow so you remember you got it. That's fair. And normally I do that too, but I was feeling lazy. Oh, okay, I just ate the crucifix again. Hi, Nugget. How are ya? Crappy Ure is definitely a possibility. I'd be so annoyed if it ends up being a Ure. I'm a little bit worried that it could be, and there's no doors in this room for it to really do its ability on, because it could be, like, trying to do its ability, but it can't succeed in it because there's no door around that's close enough, maybe. Like, I'm hoping these doors are close enough, but I'm not sure. Let's get some lights on. Nugget is here to help. Miss Dish. Nugget is not amused. She's running away now. Bro, can you stop eating my crucifixes? Okay, that one's fully eaten. Does this one have one more hit? It does. I am actually going to stand in this room with it, though, and actually see if it tries to eat this with me in the room. So I'm gonna do a little bit more confirmation as to whether or not it's a shade. Okay, it is not. Okay, for sure. So it's either Poltergeist, Banshee, or Ure. It's not throwing anything outside of the hunt, so I would... Nugget! No! You can't climb the wall! Get down! No! No, hun. Let's not make that a habit. What are you doing? So I have foam pads on the wall to help with echo, and she's trying to climb them. Hi! Hi, little spider cat. You're so cute. But I'd really appreciate it if you don't ever do that again. Spider cat, spider cat. You're so cute. Oh, okay. Hello. Does this break line of sight? I'm so scared. Ah! Motherfucker! It double backed on me. Ah, my God! Oh, it does break line of sight. Nice. Okay. I don't know. I'm feeling poltergeist. Like, I know it's not doing any polter throws. Like, it's being really weird outside of hunts, but we've had a lot of poltergeists that just don't throw anything during hunts for whatever goddamn reason. And it's been happening very frequently. I'm kind of leaning towards it because I hear a lot of throws. Like, not a huge amount, though, so it could just be another ghost kind of tricking us, but it's not acting like any of the other ghosts. So I'm leaning towards broken poltergeist. That was scary. I about died there. Because after I turned off my flashlight and it lost sight of me, it doubled back. So I should have left my flashlight on, so I could have kept leading it around, but that's okay. Like, it heard me talking about the ghost walking up the walls. Apparently, that was pretty funny. I really hope she doesn't start making that a habit, though, because those things are not, like, secured fully. Because they're just, like, you know, basically taped up. Like, so they could easily get pulled down by a cat climbing on them. If it ends up being a stupid Ure, fine, whatever. If it's a Goryo, I'm gonna be so confused. But, like, we're going with Poltergeist, even though it never did a polter explosion. It was barely throwing things. How were you a Goryo? You were on 3 different floors, you piece of ass ghost! I hate this game. It's official. I hate it. How did the Goryo do an event on the first floor, then end up in the attic, and then... 31 minutes to find out the ghost is just fucking stupid. Yep, technically, 0 favorite room changes. That's so weird. How was it a Goryo? All right, we're going to Point Hope, though. Here you go, Django. That's why you don't do no evidence runs, because you can't trust it anymore. I mean, you can't trust the game ever. Yeah, but it's the feature. Like I said, the Goryo roam bug's back and better than and stronger than ever. We got Sophie Ramirez. We need EMF, escape during a hunt, and motion sensor. All right, let's go see if we can find the ghost quickly. Hopefully it'll be somewhere down the base levels. Dipshit ghost indeed. Get another top floor ghost here yesterday. Hopefully we get lucky and don't get one on the top floor. Okay, no hiding spot there. No breaker there. No hiding spot here. Gosh darn. So far, not hearing the ghost. I gotta be really careful though, because if the ghost is like a floor above me, there's a chance I won't be able to hear it hunting me when I'm talking, and then I'll get killed on the stairs out of nowhere like I always do. So I should probably shut up when I'm walking upstairs, but alas, here I go, continuously talking. Ah! Hi! No, don't go. No, come back! Whoa! Y'all see that throw? Run. I'm stuck? Do I have a hiding spot anywhere, or am I just gonna die? I'm probably just gonna die. Okay, he's going upstairs, so I'll go downstairs. Go. Run. Hunt should end soon. So it had one kind of impressive throw, but I'm not sure if that was actually just because it was coming from a floor above that it just looked super strong. Because yeah, that throw by itself was kind of iffy as far as like poltergeist throw could have gone, but then it wasn't throwing a lot besides that. So I'm a little bit on the fence. We'll see, because it could have just been that it looked hefty because it came from upstairs. So like the increased drop might have made it seem like it was more impressive than it actually is. But it seems like the ghost is not on the top floor, so that's good. We'll go ahead and do a spirit test now. I need to go find an actual hiding spot, because I don't seem to have any down here. And if I get the breaker on so I can do a proper gin test, that would be good. Because yeah, that's why I was trying to kind of loop it around in that area where there was a lot of throwable items. But aside from that one kind of wow throw, it didn't throw a lot. So I'm leaning towards it not being a poltergeist, but we'll see. I think it might have started from this room, but I'm not actually sure. Here's the breaker. Whoop. Hi, guys. Why did my EMF make a beep sound? Seeing my breath here. We're gonna keep going up a little bit more, because like I said, I want to find a hiding spot. And Ed, thank you so much for the 2 heckin' buds. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being a wonderful part of the community. Ooh, a big old boner. Let's go. Here we go. That's not really a hiding spot. It'll do in a pinch, though. Holdies also have a habit of not throwing anything lately. Yes and no. I've been having less of an issue with it recently, though. So I'm probably just going to trust the Pulte abilities until proven otherwise, you know? Because that is the thing. Whoop! If you are doing 0 evidence, you just need to assume the ghost is working as intended. Otherwise, you just go crazy, try to be like, well, it could be bugged, but nah. If we end up being wrong because the game was bugging, fine, whatever, but I'd rather just not question every single ability as we're trying to play. Otherwise, it's just gonna make it impossible. Okay, not a yokai, I would say. Gonna come back down here. So yeah, it's definitely starting from this room, though. So let's go ahead and leave the EMF here. Wait for that hunt to end. But definitely is normal speed. Did the hunt just end? Yep. Okay. Let's get out of here. Because I think we're just gonna go ahead and do some secondary. Oh my lighter! Don't leave that behind. But I think we're gonna do some secondary tests for now and save our smudge sticks for if we do get hunted later on. Because I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary during the hunt. Talkative community, is it community games this weekend? It is! So yep, on Saturday, we'll be doing community day. I'm being hunted, send help. Oh, here's the hiding spot, though. I didn't even think to check here. Nice. Hey, little fireflies. I love you. Whoa! This one's escaped! Okay, he's trapped again. Sad. I want to set them free. Poor little guys. Alright, we definitely know it's not Baroi, not Deogen, not Faye, not a Hantu, not a Revenant, not a Jinn. Because I think it saw me from far enough away for while the breaker was on for the Jinn test to have worked, so we didn't hear any speed up. Myling, I'm not going to rule that out. That's very hard to test on this map to see if it's quiet. But it seemed to follow me with no problem, so not a yokai, I would say, hopefully. Otherwise, we just got really bad luck. Didn't see any shapeshifting, so probably not Obake, not the twins, because again, normal speed. Definitely was not Phantom Blink. I don't think it was Oni Blink. Oh crap, I wasn't paying that much attention though. We'll say not Oni for now. And then if we get hit by a couple of ghost events and lose a lot of sanity, then we'll reconsider, but... You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies? How many fireflies is it? I can't remember the lyrics. Can't rule out. Oh, you're right! Thank you. I forgot. Yeah, event map. We can't rule it out. Son of a bitch. So annoying. Devs, please fix your goddamn fucking game. Like, seriously. They went and fixed the fucking hiding spot, or the fun spot on Bleasdale, but then they're like, oh, there's this bug where the Obake just can't shapeshift during the event, and we're just going to ignore that. We don't have time to fix that. But then they go and fix all the fun hiding spots. You know what? You know what? We riot. We riot at done. It is at done. We riot at done. Yes, at done. I can talk, I promise. But it is million. Good, good, good. When you played last night, you did something that immediately said to yourself, you're gonna have to tell me about that. You went to throw your used smudge and you threw your lighter instead, so you died. Sounds about right. It happens to the best of us. Riot! And Ghost Orb, go! Damn. I was really hoping. Because like, I'm pretty sure this is the favorite room. Unless it's already moved, which is definitely possible. And right now I'm not hearing any interactions, so let's go ahead and put this down, see if it gets blown out. Whoops, I meant to grab my EM up, and instead I grabbed this bottle of wine. Glug, 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 glug. Party time, baby! Alright, Ghost. Got a cigar? You don't want it? Okay. Did I hear a throw? No? Okay. Jeez, I wonder what map I was talking about when that quote was made. I need to rewrite the song, my favorite things about wieners. Here we go. This wieners on Point Hope and Gorios that behave. We'll call the song just Phasmo Things. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to bed now. All right, we'll see you later, Asla. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was great to have you, as always. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not seeing my breath here. Did the ghost move rooms already? Let me go get a thermometer to see. Because I'm also not getting a lot of interactions in there. No tarot cards. We can, oh wait, no, I haven't seen. I was gonna say, did I see the Ouija board? But no, I don't think it was there. We can double check though. Because cursed possession could potentially help us increase activity. Because yeah, we're pretty high sanity still. We still need motion sensor. Let's take that in, along with thermometer, and I'm gonna leave my flashlight here and take in salt so we can do an immediate wraith test. So far it hasn't teleported to us as far as I can tell, so probably not wraith, but we'll go ahead and put this down just to be absolutely certain, and then we can get some easy photos off of the salt as well. My god, I'm hungry. Wait, it's already 3:30? Holy shit! Man, this stream has flown by. I didn't realize I've been streaming for that long. Damn. Time flies when you're having fun. So I was gonna say, it's weird that I'm getting hungry so early, but then I looked at the clock and I was like, no, it's not early, actually. And thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Today's going by quickly. It really is. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if it's even cold here, though. It's kind of cold, but not really. I have a feeling this ghost might have moved rooms. 1.7, so yeah, I think it's moved rooms. And it's killed the breaker, so confirmation it's not a gym. But I think we're good to rule out Goryo, because I think it started in that room down there. Because it wasn't in the room with the breaker earlier, right? We're gonna rule it out. That last Goryo was so frustrating. But sadly, I just put all of my salt down here, but that's okay, because we can lead it through that salt during a hunt if we need to at some point. Let's go ahead and check for orbs up here, just in case. I'm still not seeing any, so I think we're definitely good to rule out Mimic. For sure. Let's go move the things up into this room. This motion sensor, the candle, because yeah, it's never blown out my candle either. You forgot about time zones? You said it was 3:30. There was like, no way! Yeah, time zones. So fun. So fun. Okay, not a mare. That actually legitimately terrified me. Good God, that's a noise. Lovely music, question mark. We gotta take our wiener up for protection. 5 for 30 for you, nice. 22:30 for you there, nice. Hello. This pillow is blocking the bunny. That was a shift. What a heckin' bop there, excuse me. Sleepy? That's fair, that's late for you. Did I have anything else? I think I brought everything up. Hey, welcome back, Zach. Too bad you can't just, like, scoop up the salt and move it to a different place. I feel like that should totally be possible. Like, just grab a plate, scoop it up, and take it with you, but no. Ah! Huh. Oh, you walked through my salt. Okay. Not a wraith, though. What you doing down here? Are you just roaming again? It actually scared me because I thought I was hunting. Guess what? Chicken butt? Let's see if it comes back up here. Because a Banshee can roam between floors on this map because it can go one room above and below its current room. Because if you are on a floor that's like a one-room floor, the Banshee's ability becomes kind of useless. So to kind of counteract that, the developers have made it so that if you're in like a attic, a basement on the other maps, or if you're on this map, it can go one floor above and below. Otherwise, it can't go between floors when roaming to people. But that could have just been a coincidence where it's just naturally roaming by itself. Doesn't guarantee that it was following me around, but it's just something to keep in mind. Your dad came home early from work. Nice, that's fun. I'm vibing with this music so much. Hey, can you actually come back here, though? I'm gonna be so mad if the ghost just changes rooms again. Play darts while we wait. Here we go. Huh! Terrible. Wow, I actually throw a lot harder than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna be a weak-ass bitch. Huh! Terrible. I'll get there. Oh, baby! Oh, almost bullseye. Not really. Okay, from that other angle, it looked like a bullseye, but hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty close. Also, there's one, like, stuck weirdly, like that. Okay. Hi-ya! Terrible. A little bit higher. You want to turn? Okay. Here you go. It's your turn. Thanks for coming back. Oh, you blew out the candle. There's one blowout. You want to touch my wiener? I'll take that as a resounding yes. What did you just throw? So, not a shade, because it threw something while we were in the same room, is it? Should probably go get paramic so we can listen for some whispers. Ooh, and I do have tier 3 paramic now, so that can pick up sounds from above and below us as well. So that's really nice, actually, especially for this map. Because then we can listen to the ghost from a different floor in the hopes that we don't get hunted on top of. And I'll probably take up another crucifix would be kind of nice. I think I'd rather have my other incense. Let's do that. Just get ready for another hunt and see where the hunting threshold is. Because if it early hunts us, it'll help us narrow down a few ghosts. Unfortunately, if we have a Ure, there are literally no doors on that floor. So like Ure on this map is actually insanely annoying and really stupid. Like that's one of the reasons why I kind of have issues with Point Hope is because a lot of these floors just like you can't test for a lot of ghosts, so it makes it very frustrating. So I do wish they'd add like closets or something on every single floor, so there was always some door for the Ure to do its ability on. Excuse me? It early hunted because we're definitely above 50% sanity. Hello? All right, so not spirit, not poltergeist, not banshee, not Ure, not Obake, and not Myling. We're looking at either Onryo, demon, or... Oh, no, it can't be bear, because it turned on a light. So we're looking at either demon or Onryo. Was that the third blowout of the candle? I actually don't know, because it could have just been a demon and a coincidence that it blew that out, because I thought we were on only the second blowout, but maybe I miscounted. All right, good night, Saba. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you sleep well. Okay, shush. I'm over you. I need to be able to tell if a hunt is starting. Because if it eats that crucifix underneath the lit candle, we can immediately rule out Onryo and we'll know it's a demon. Boop, you say? Boop, boop. Guess you could have picked a worse map for me. Could have picked high school or prison. Prison's amazing. Yeah, pick prison, please. High school can go burn in hell for all I care, but prison's a good map. I love prison. Come on, you gonna try hunting again, little friend? No, you're just gonna walk through the motion sensor? Come on, little ghosty. You know you want to. High school is good? No, it's not. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's nothing good about high school. Like, there's... Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna scream at this microphone arm. Like, every time I tap it or bump it gently, it just drops the whole thing down, even though it's fully tightened as far as I can tell. So, like, I'm very upset with Elgato's mic arms right now. Because, like, this isn't my only one that has had issues as well. Because I've had a couple of their mic arms. And both of them have had the same issues. Okay. So unfortunately, I was trying to fix my microphone and I didn't have a chance to quickly relight that. Hi, how are you? Nice. Okay, I need another crucifix though. It's kind of feeling like Onryo, because it has not eaten the crucifix while the candle has been lit, but that could also be a coincidence for Demon. Tiago, hey, it's good to see you. Can't play prison, it's like sunny, you get overwhelmed. I love prison so much. I just don't like it when I get a cell block ghost. Those kind of stink, but... Oh, I'm being hunted. Cool. Cool. Let's just chill in here then. Is the retaining nut plastic? It might be cross-threaded. I don't know what that means. It's not cross-threaded. It's the part, like, that's supposed to be holding... So, here's the issue. This part right here is held together by this ball, and this thing's just supposed to tighten so that the ball can't move. And it doesn't, like, no matter how much you tighten it, the ball... Ah, whoops, that one was my own fault. But, like, no matter how much you tighten this section, it still, like, comes loose no matter what, if that makes sense. So it's like the fact that they use the stupid... Okay, well, now I broke it. Ah! I can't tighten it anymore. It's like there's no retaining nut. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. It's just the fact that you tighten it as much as you can, and it still doesn't hold it up. So, I actually think I might have made it worse. It's fully just like, whoop. Hey guys, do you ever just have this happen to you in bed? Ooh. The thing I'm spinning is the retaining nut. I see. I was like, yeah, that's not the issue. That part is fine. And it's the thing where they keep doing this like ball section that just doesn't stay in place. And now I don't know what to do about this. I think it might just actually be fully broken. Elgato, your mic arms suck. Because like I said, this is the second one I tried because I was like, oh, maybe the first one I got was defective. Nope. They all have this problem where no matter how much you tighten them, they don't stay in place. So this is fun. I'm just gonna have to hold it like this the whole rest of the stream. Wait, I can't do that because then I can't walk. Wait, one-handed Phasmo stream, let's go. New challenge mode activated. Okay, I got this, guys. Oh, son of a bitch, it's hunting. Alright, we'll see you later, Zach. Oh boy, I don't know what to do about this. I legitimately might have broken it. I tried to twist it too much and it's just like, no, fuck this shit. Hang on a second. I'm gonna unplug my mic so I can try and twist this around the other way and see if it'll stick. It's holding up, right? I don't trust it though. It looks very precarious. You guys hear me still? Looks like it plugged back in correctly. Also, that ghost came a lot closer to me than I thought it would. Let me out. How are you hunting again already? Okay, so you're a demon. It's already hunting again? So the demon has a lower cooldown between hunts as well, where most ghosts have to wait a full 25 seconds after the end of one hunt to be able to start another one, whereas the demon can do it after only 20 seconds, and this feels like it's hunting back to back to back. You're bad, you're an engineer? Nah, you're good, Ed. I was like, yeah, no, the fact that it's the exact same problem has happened on multiple products I've bought from Elgato. I'm just like, I'm so done with their mic arms. They're so shit. Because they're so hell-bent on having this, like, ball system so that you can, like, easily connect different things. Like, it doesn't work. So, like, I need to get a better mic arm. Can I please leave? Thank you. Right now it's holding up, but it's not gonna hold up long. We'll go for it for now. Alrighty. Well, that was me getting chain hunted. That was cool. Like I said, I'm very suspicious of Demon because of all that, but like I'm not 100% positive because the difference between 25 seconds and 20 seconds is very minimal. And if you're not paying absolute 100% attention to the end of one hunt and the start of the other, like it's 5 seconds. Like it's not that huge of a difference. So I would like to go and try to confirm for sure that it's not on real by placing another crucifix and another candle. Because as of right now, it has not eaten a crucifix underneath a lit candle. It's hunting again already. Sure, that makes sense. Because unfortunately there's... Actually, if I stand out here and just toggle this, we could try to see exactly when the hunt ends and when the next one starts. But like I said, there's such a minimal difference that I rarely use that as like a viable test for Demon. And actually, I also forgot, so it's not even just this part that's broken. This, like the other part where I'm supposed to be able to lift it. If I lift it up like this, check this out. It only sticks up if I have it that high. If I put it anywhere below this, it slowly starts to drop too. Like, Elgato mic arms are actual garbage. Like, so that connection does it too. You hope it's still in warranty? No, it's not. At least I don't think so. Because if I'd paid for like an extended warranty, probably, but I don't care enough. It was my own dumb decision to buy another one from Elgato after the first one was kind of ass too. Right? That's what I like. All of their other products have been top tier. Like, I love my Stream Deck, works great. If I owned anything else, but oh, I love Elgato's capture cards. They've been really good for me. I use their oh, what's the camera hookup called? Okay, I'm being hunted again. Watch, the warranty just expired last week, probably. I can't think of what it's called, but it's what I used to hook up my good DSLR to use it as a webcam. That has been really good to me. So like everything else I've bought from them is fantastic. It's just their mic arms that have been kind of ass because you can't like truly lock them in place and have them hold up. Like, this is not a heavy microphone in any way, shape, or form. It's very generic of a microphone, so it's very weird to me that like I can't even hold this up. Okay, I need another crucifix though. Where did I drop that? Is my flashlight over here? Hello. I'm probably gonna get haunted. It's fine. If we get hunted, we can do a demon test again by smudging it during the hunt. But I'd really like a flashlight. Oh, I do have my headlamp. Okay, cool. Did I do the weekly earlier? We did. Yep. Okay. So, did I already bring in the second crucifix? I think I dropped it in the living room, if I remember correctly. Yes, there it is. Okay. Because either I want to get hunted again and smudge it during the hunt and see if it hunts before a minute has passed, or I want to confirm that it doesn't hunt when there's a candle lit nearby. Hello! Get smudged. Run. And start that smudge timer. Go. Because now if it hunts before a minute before a minute and a half has passed, we know it has to be a demon. Boop. So there we go. Can do a couple of tests here to try and decide whether it was the Onryo or the demon. We're trying to do it this morning, but then the power went off for hours. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Tiago. No, don't make me smudge again. No! You're gonna ruin my smudge test! Motherfucker, you closed the door! Okay, the hunt ended. We're fine. The good thing is that I didn't panic again. Freaking ghost closing doors during hunts on you. Actually, wasn't there something about that in the last patch notes where they said ghosts shouldn't have been able to do that? Hang on. Where are the last patch notes? Don't turn off the light on me, please. Hang on. I have questions. So where was that last? I'm gonna get killed though, trying to do this. All right, confirmed demon, because that was before a minute and a half has passed, and that candle was still lit. Okay, so my gut was correct. Now we got our confirmation. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't want to die to the demon. Okay, it did try to hunt again. Alrighty. Let's go then. Bye, little bunny friend. I hope you have a good day. Alright, beautiful. Because, yeah, am I crazy? Let me read these patch notes again. Yes, I'm leaving Steam. It's fine. Indeed, professional all the way, 100%.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Fixed an issue that would allow ghosts to close doors during hunts. This is in their last patch notes under fixes. So... do they mean like they were closing doors at the start of hunts as if it was like an event? Or do they mean that ghosts are not supposed to close doors like it just did when it closed it on its way through? Because I was confused when I saw that as one of the fixes on the patch notes, because I wasn't sure what they meant by that. So is that a bug where that ghost should have been able to close that door behind it like it just did? Or was there something else happening that they hypothetically fixed? Because I don't know what that actually meant. That wasn't a door, it was half open, so it was ajar. Hey! That's a good one. That was beautiful. All right, yep, that was clearly a demon. All right, well, it looks like we have time for one more. So let's just do another nice cozy Tanglewood. Nice small map to end us out. That was a really good one.
Alright.
I liked it. All right, let's go see if we got a normal speed ghost or not.
Before starting the investigation.
We got Katiana Straffen. We need an EMF, escape during a hunt, and repel the ghost while it's chasing us. Let's go see if it sounds normal speed or not, and figure out where it's hunting from. So far, the microphone pointing this way is holding up, so this will be my new setup. I just can never move the microphone, otherwise it breaks everything. Oh god, Nugget's gonna rub against it, there's a ghost right here, and break my whole system, because she loves to rub against the microphone, because she's a sweet little bean who wants all the love, and no one can blame her for that. So I need a microphone arm that is strong enough to hold up against kitty rubs, otherwise it's not welcome in my house. Turn that on. Okay, we got another summoning circle. So we can't use that right now, obviously, because we have 0% sanity. So if I tried to light it right now, it would just... candles would go on and then immediately go out. Ghost is hunting. Hey, come here. Oh. Are you kidding me? Hi, how are you? Are you a revenant again? I heard a speed up there, or was that a Raiju speed up? Cat-proof mic for sure. Third revenant of the day, are you kidding me? No, fourth revenant, sorry. Oh my god. Okay guys, who hit the whoops all revenant button? Because I'm pretty sure that was slow before it sets my electronics. I'm actually, like at first I was like, no, that sounded more like Raiju, but I'm not sure. Was it just actually slowing back down? Hang on, I'm doubting myself, because I swear before it got into like range of detection, I thought it sounded normal speed, so I'm actually doubting myself. This might actually be a Raiju. Hang on. I'm trying to replay the events in my mind, because there's a chance that maybe it was just super slow because it was still in the smudge period. I'm replaying events. I might be wrong. Hang on. Might actually just be Raiju. Let's go test again. Because we need to test for a mimic anyways. Because it could be a mimic in addition. Doing mic stand research. Yeah, you know what that does? It tells you that Elgato has great mics. Or mic stands. I'm thinking of probably just getting one from the company that I bought my microphone from. Because they've had good reviews. Nice throw. Can you hunt me, please? Nice. Not an Oni. Please don't. Don't hunt from there. Please don't. Spicy heckin' ghost. Oh, for heaven's sake! No! Leave me alone! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, don't hunt on top of me, please and thank you. There are a few threads of sagging on Reddit. I mean, that makes sense. I don't need any confirmation that Elgato has a really big issue with sagging. See, that's weird. It's doing that bug where it starts off sounding slightly faster at the very, very start of the hunt, but then it slows down to its proper speed. I've had this bug a few times. No, that... Like, it's doing some weird double steps, too. What is going on? But it's definitely the Revenant. I was right. Okay. And it's not a Mimic. Ready for this? Get blasted. Blast my ass. Blast it. I'm a little bummed out it didn't blast my ass. Excuse me. I asked so nicely. Guess no ass blasting for me today. Isolate EMF. Here. Have an EMF meter. There you go. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I got it. I'm a pro. I knew there was an interaction in there. I did that on purpose. I'm so good at this game. I can smell interactions from outside the map. That's right, baby. That's right. How was that so many revenants today? That was insane. Well, I'll take it, I guess. Those are the types of ghosts you want to get for 0 evidence, because they are so easy to identify. Do we get... Oh, yay, we got tier 3 motion sensor. Let's go. And I should have enough money to get that. Oh, $8,000 for the tier 2 or tier 3. Woof. Ouchies. Alrighty, so yeah, we only have the crucifix, headgear, incense, firelight, sanity medication, and sound sensors left to unlock. Wait. Oh no, that's already unlocked. I was gonna say level 58. What do you mean? But it's just because I haven't paid the money for the tier 2 yet, because I refuse. So only got those 5 left to unlock where we have all tier 3 items again. We're getting ready to prestige. Ooh, spicy, spicy. Revenue type of day, apparently. But anyways, my friends, that's what we're gonna call it for the day. So let's go and find somebody to raid.
Welcome back.